like that somebody asked, did it get worse? Acting like it doesn't always get worse every time we talk about news. It always gets worse. What are you talking about? I was gonna say, guys, like you should expect it at this point. It's always gonna get worse. Like, oh my God! No, not the banana! Not the banana! Okay, all right, fine. Everybody can have one banana, chat. Only one banana. All of you, one banana. No more than that. DK needs to keep some for himself. All right. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to another episode of the Vtuber Review. As always, guys, there is quite a lot to talk about, including the craziness of Filian coming back with even more stuff. However, guys, unfortunately, fans are very upset about this particular update that we have on Filian. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about a website that is stealing people's content. Pretty crazy, got the VTuber community very upset about it. We're also going to talk about a VTuber that made an app that a lot of people are very upset about. Ultimately, they closed this app. Yeah, kind of a wild story today, child. A lot of wild stories as always. Welcome in, guys. How are you? Yes, Volcano Lord. This particular website is literally just straight up stealing people's content. They stole my content. I had to I had to fight against it. Yeah, I had to fight against it. It was very, very crazy. So one day without nonsense, bro. It's 0 days without nonsense. I'm already seeing shit on my timeline about shit this morning. What are you talking about? And broadcasting live streams. Yeah, my absolute favorite. It's a motorcycle riding day. Today it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. So Panda, it is so hot here in Texas.
I love stealing. I love
Stop! You can't steal little Lara. You can't steal her. It's been so hot here in Texas. I've literally had to watch. Like I've had to play my days around going outside. Like literally, like I try to go. So you guys know I have like I have like a lot of like joint problems, right? So I'm trying to like work out and like walk a lot and kind of like recharge a little bit. Oh yeah, no guys, absolutely not. Every time I try to go out, it's so hot. I'm like, nope. I literally like this. I'm like, I walk outside. I'll show you exact representation. Okay, here's me. I walk outside and I go, nope. And then I turn right back around like it's literally that bad, guys. It's so hot. So I just yeah, I tried to play my day around, trying to go walk around maybe like 5 or 6, or sometimes like 6 or 7, maybe 6 p.m., 7 p.m., yeah, 6 or 7. No, okay, all right, I deserve that. That's fine. I deserve that. All is fair. Oh, I'm also from Florida as well, so I don't know what part of Florida you're from, but definitely know the Florida heat, girly. Absolutely, that shit is all horrible. I used to think the Florida was worse, but I'll be honest, I think Texas is worse. The humidity here is somehow worse than what? People!
I am the stone that is approaching. Provoking, having
Oh, Wisconsin mosquitoes. Well, what about South Carolina mosquitoes? So those guys are fucking horrendous. Texas and Florida are like siblings. They really are. SpongeBob! Flip kick! What? Oh my god, he went away. Let's go. It actually worked. I'm the Bebo that is approaching. Like, Bebo is my hero. I love her. Really, CEO can get turned on to. Yes. Only place I've been in Colorado is Colorado Springs, but I was kind of hot there too. Also been to Arizona several times. And my brother does summer baseball, not summer, I'm sorry, winter baseball training in Arizona. So every once in a while, I think you guys remember, I think it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I went to his training camp, which was really cool, but also at the same time, even at that time of year, Arizona was hot as fuck. And I'm like, I think it was like March, maybe February or March. I mean, it was awful, dude. Lara's hot no matter where she goes. It's true, Jesse. It's true. Everywhere I go, everybody's like, oh my god, Elara, you're so attractive and amazing and awesome. I just love you, Elara. You're so fucking cool. That is definitely exactly what happened to my day-to-day life, by the way. My mom and dad just came back from Texas, so when I asked how it was, she was like, you dated? Yep. Yeah, you probably would. Are you a Goofy Goober? Speaking of Goofy Goober, did you guys see that Universal opened up a kids park here in Texas? I think it's like several hours away from me, but I kind of want to go just to get the Goofy Goober Sunday, and then I'll leave. So like, that's it. The only reason I'm here for it, just the Goofy Goober. I don't think they have booba at the kids' restaurant, guys. Arizona's nowhere near as hot than California, especially Africa. Oh no, I think Arizona was hotter than California, right? Oh no, there's certain parts of California south, like very deep South California. Yeah, it's technically closer to the equator, so that checks out actually. Guys, how the fuck are we at fucking 9 hours, by the way? Everybody, DB added so much time by himself yesterday. It was crazy. Can we get a thank you to DB? DB is the GOAT, guys. Holy shit. He donated like almost $300. He gave money on a throne. He did like 50 subs. This guy was keeping the subathon going, guys. It was wild. And now, sadly, we're like very close to the Alien Isolation goal. I don't want to play Alien Isolation, please. I don't want to do it, guys. Don't make me play the second one, please. A Universal Kids Park. Do you mean any characters over there? You know, BG, I would look it up. I think it's like in Frisco, Texas. Hold on, let me look. Universal Kids Park. Let me look. I'm gonna say it's in Frisco. Yeah, Frisco, Texas. What? I mean, that's quite a while away from us, so I don't think we'll be going, but it would be really cool to go and just kind of check it out. Alien Isolation 2. Can you play Alien Isolation with a shot color on? Absolutely not. Fuck that. I would rather die than do that. And I'll tell you what, Crow, just for the lulz, 1,000 subs, and I'll play through all of the first Alien Isolation with a shot color. Okay, there you go. There's your goal. Congratulations. My dog just licked my phone. They're trying to clean it for you. Yeah, that's a nice doggo. What do you mean? We're trying to help you out. It's a Peppa Big park around here too. I think Peppa was still a big thing. Oh, she definitely is. Oh man, Windbreaker, thank you for gifting 2 subs, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, 998 to go. Nobody's gonna gift 1,000 subs, bro. Nobody's gonna gift 1,000 subs. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. That ain't happening. Oh my god, imagine shot color, fucking Alien Isolation. I don't even know. I mean, I'm sure I could program it, right, by myself. It's actually very easy to program the shot color app. What you really like, you just basically like, you basically show it what you want it to activate on. 500 subs? Nah, that's no. I'm already scared as fuck playing the original one. Yeah, hell no, dude. Ever played Soma? You mean like, you know, Soma D's Nuts? No, I've never played it. Never played it. Did you see me and her fan base tried to go after the Sonic charity stream yesterday? Are you done with the stuff with MC? I did see that. I don't plan on covering that, but I don't know. I feel like we talked about Via enough on my channel, but I'll put it to the side for now, just cause I kind of want to wait. Every once in a while, when stories come out, I kind of wait just to kind of see what happens before I report on it. So I don't have it for today. Maybe I will in the future, but yeah, I don't know. I put it to the side. Sometimes I like to let things kind of happen and settle out before I report on it. So some stuff you gotta get in there. Other things I'm like, nah, I'll wait for that to see how it goes. But I'm not really sure exactly how they went after them. Did they go after the live or I don't know. You can put it in my Discord. I'll take a look at it. I don't want to seem like I'm trying to dogpile on her any more than I've said what I had to say, right? So I feel like I don't want to be seen as somebody that's trying to like go after her on purpose. Like, but yeah, I'll let you know if I do decide to cover it. It would be Sunday if so, but I don't have a plan for today. I'm making it for a rule for myself not to suggest horror games for streamers only because my cat likes to suggest them for me despite having a heart condition. Yeah, exactly. They're trying to fucking kill me. Like, they know I fucking hate that stuff. Bro, Evan, no, shut the fuck up. I come up with ridiculous numbers, so chat won't actually do it, Evan. That's the point. Like, I used to start at like 20 subs on stuff, and I've learned my lesson. So now, yeah, I keep it very, very, very high. 1,000 subs is like the minimum, dude. That's how you gotta do it. And then somebody said, they're not gonna do that, Evan. Stop speaking it into existence. Evan's trying to curse me, dude. Okay, so C4, I was actually gonna do that, but apparently the VR, when I tried to set it up, it was not compatible with the index at the time, so I was not able to do it. But to be honest, I think I would have pissed myself if I had to go through with that. Then I played a different VR game. It was Freddy Fazbear or something scary. By the way, I do have playing the Secret of the Mimic coming up in July because I think Flapper unlocked that. 700 subs. Okay, you know what? You know what? Fine, Dan. 700 subs. There you go. All right. There you go. 700 subs. No, only today, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Only today, chat. Only today. 700 subs. There you go, Dan. You know, with new games, guys, they have to release the compatibility to, put the shot collar. So I can't just, like, play new games with a shot collar. It doesn't work that way. Like, Metroid Dread is the closest I'll go. Even then, that's not, like, a very, very scary game. I still remember you noping out of Dread Halls. Oh, no, that was way too scary, bro. No, I was about to fucking, like, pee myself, piss shit, and throw up all at the same time. Nope. Hell no, hell no. I'm here to simp. I mean, learn the news. What's new with you, Tars? Yeah, what's new with you? Lila's, picking games that are not compatible. Wink, wink, Cage 2. Okay, I love Cage 2. I'm actually really, really sad that, we did not get to play that. Kingdom Hearts 2 is literally my favorite game of all time, and I'm so mad that, crowd control wasn't working for it. I mean, I could get the shot collar, but it wasn't a shot collar challenge. It was just crowd control. I'm so sad about that, actually. Cleaning my apartment because we caught a mouse. Oh, yeah. Got the mices are in there. You might want to clean up a little bit. I've had to call our exterminator guy because the spiders are getting bad again. So here in where I live, we have really bad black widows. No, C4 doesn't. There's no compatibility right now with any Kingdom Hearts game except Kingdom Hearts 2, but even then that's broken. Yeah, I mean, they're not bad. They're just like, we have them, right? So I have to get them to come like all the time. Yeah, because that stuff scares the fuck out of me, dude. I've already been bitten by one fucking venomous spider. I don't need any more in my life, guys. I'm really done with the spider mess. No more spiders for me, chap. Yes, exactly, Siri. That's what I'm saying. I already got bit by a brown recluse. I don't want to add a fucking black widow to that. Okay, my defense, Crow. I already, I didn't have a backup plan because I was like, I already thought Kingdom Hearts 2 was working because I checked it like a couple weeks ago. It was a last minute thing. I'm like, so that was my backup plan because I already planned for that, way later. Coming out, mouse, so no, hantavirus, so still want to be safe. Yeah, I definitely don't want you to get the hentai virus. Have cats, I keep them away from anything that can either bite or sting them. That's smart. My name is Elara, and I was bit by a radioactive spider, and that's how I went to the hospital. I know I didn't even get fucking superpowers. This is bullshit. I just wanted some superpowers. Damn, bro. I wanted to, crawl on walls and shoot webs at people. Spiders don't like lavender and peppermint. Yeah, so I actually Red, I actually have mint spray. Like, it's a spray with peppermint. I use it all the time. It's very, very good for all the bugs. Like, any bugs, it's so good against them. She only got big boots as a superpower. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, all right. So I got bit when I was little, and it gave me superpower of just a large chest. That sucks, actually. Can I go back in time and get unbit? Yeah, I don't want the badonkadonks. Like, can we just remove the... Please, like... I don't want that superpower anymore. Spider Lard does whatever Spider Lard does. Yeah, that was actually my canon event in the Spider-Man universe. Fuck, dude, you're so right. It's a great sponsor, a great superpower. It works on me 10 out of 10 times. Oh, my superpower was distraction. I get it. Yeah, it was distraction. Spider-Lard added as a new member to Spider-Verse Council. Yeah, check me out a new Miles Morales Spider-Verse movie, guys, coming up here in just, a few years. I feel like they keep changing the date of it. They're like, oh, 2026, all 2027, all 2035. I'm like, bro, can you stop?
A canon event was eating Arby's arm.
Not Arby's. No. By the way, chat, I have a, there's an anime where Ninja Girl stole the boob of every ninja she defeated. That sounds like an H anime plot. I don't believe you. That's got to be an H anime plot. I literally don't believe you, but I do want to talk about maybe if we have time. There was something that Charlie was talking about where there was an Arby's manager that was like spitting in people's food and had like herpes and all kinds of stuff. It was diabolical, guys. We have time. We'll take a look at it. Yes, sir. You have that planned for July. I had a lot of stuff going on this month. When I originally planned to do it, something came up. I don't remember what it was.
Please not Arby's. Please not Arby's. Please not Arby's. Please not
so
Arby's.
So I had to move it, but yeah, just look at my calendar. Oh, it is etchy. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I was gonna say, wait, what was the name of this? Menu scroll? I was gonna say that's gotta be like borderline. Yeah, that's gotta be borderline. Oh wait, I've actually seen this. I haven't watched it, but I mean, I haven't watched it, but I've seen GIFs. Wait, I've seen GIFs of this. I've not watched the full thing. Yeah, I've seen GIFs of it. I definitely recognize the ninja lady. Guys, oh man, we should totally get to news now. You have to work hard to get ready for your vacation. Oh my god, that's what I've been doing, Sirium. But like, I basically told like everybody, I'm like, by the way, I did drop the weight that I wanted to, so let's go. Yes. Your art style is surprising unique. Oh yeah, unique. No, I did drop the 5 pounds I wanted to, so that was really good. So I hit my goal. Yeah, I'm just gonna maintain during the summer, and then I'm like, I probably need to lose an extra like 3 pounds, so then that way when I go on vacation, I can gain it all back and it won't matter. Like, dude, I'm literally gonna eat so much food on the vacation. I'm not one of those people that like, when I go on vacation, I don't hold back. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh yes, I'll take one of those cookies, I'll take one of those ice creams. I mean, I'll take all of it, one of each, you know? I'm just gaining pounds and help. Oh no. You know, Daniel, I'll tell you what really helped me a lot was calorie deficit. Like, find an app on your phone. I forget what the one is that I use, but find an app on your phone. Use it to track your calories. Fasting works pretty well. I tried fasting, wasn't really for me. Just because like sometimes I get like really hungry at night. But I definitely recommend to do calorie tracking and just do a deficit. Like even if you're only like in a deficit of like 100 or 200 calories, like every day, you'll actually still lose weight, right? Like at the end of a week, you'll essentially lose like about a pound and a half. So Yeah, calorie deficit is like, at least in my opinion, the way to go. Yeah, fasting, I did do that for a while. My trainer wanted me to do it, but I couldn't get into it. Like, yeah, it wasn't for me. I wasn't about it. I thought it was very, difficult, especially like when you're hungry, and you just want like a little snack or something you can't eat. That really, really sucks, dude. Yo, what's up, Sin? How are you? That really just like fucks with me really hard. So, for me, I would just recommend to all of you to just do calorie deficit. And it's really not as hard as you think. Like, you just have to. I think there's like a week where there might be stuff that's not like that great for you, and you track it and you realize you're like, oh, that's not very good. So then you can go to the grocery store and kind of get some better stuff for like Jello or gelatin, like for snacks. You can get protein bars, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, calorie deficit and walking. That's literally all you need. Give no willpower, intermittent fasting will work for you. But like, my problem, Electra, was like, my days are kind of up and down because sometimes I'm busy at night. Even though I stream in the mornings, right? So I'm like, okay, I got to figure out how I'm going to do this correctly. And I get, like, I'll get done and I'm just hungry. And I'm like, all right, dude, yeah, there's got to be something here. Mushrooms are great. Yeah, protein, guys. That's the trick. Yeah, I mean, I lost 5 pounds in about 5 weeks. So, and I really didn't, like, change much of my stuff at all, right? I just started tracking. So, that was it. That's all you got to do. At least every 2 hours, I get to walk around, do a couple push-ups and sit-ups. Yeah, I mean, you can always work out harder, but for me, like, I didn't really change my diet much, and I was good. I've been pretty much using protein bars and other to-go snacks as equipment in my second breakfast and so on. Yeah, I mean, just find where you can cut, right? If you can find where you can cut, that's really all that matters.
Brian.
Does the type of protein
Arby's
matter?
roast
Typically
beef
not.
has a
You're not
ton
really like
of
tracking that part.
protein.
Sorry, singing to some of my teeth. Normally it doesn't really matter as long as you're just getting the protein, but there are some proteins that are better than others, right? Like, if you're eating something like really fatty that has like a lot of protein, well, obviously you should probably find something that doesn't really fall in line with that, right? You want to find something that's a little bit better for you. Sometimes it depends with those protein bars. Right, absolutely. Some of them have like way too many sugars. Everybody's health is different. So obviously, like, consult a professional. Yes, just inhale protein powder. Just snort it. That will be good for you. Absolutely. Make sure that you follow Login's advice right here on twitch.tv/elara, guys. Somebody fire this guy, bro. What the fuck, Login? I want to see the VTuber news before I crash. Hope you have a good day. I just think food into your stomach, imagine. But, like, again, Dan, there's a lot of foods that are a lot better for you. It's just kind of tracking that, right? Making sure your protein makes sense, all that kind of stuff. So, again, I really don't think it's too bad to calorie deficit. Sometimes calorie deficit is hard because you're hungry, but if you just kind of, like, make good decisions, like grilled chicken, right? Instead of grilled chicken over fried chicken, you can save so many calories. And you'll be surprised what actually is like not that bad for you, right? Like, there's a lot of foods that I'm like, oh my god, I can still eat this, and it's not really even a problem because it's not, bad for you, right? And your nose always have muscly arms growing out of it. I mean, I don't know if my nose has grown muscly arms, but I'm trying to get my arms muscly, like, kind of look like Bow Wow here, Recently, this salad actually made me feel full. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Like, I think one problem a lot of people have is feeling full, right? And protein helps with that a lot. I'm good, Yuppie. How are you? I gotta, you guys ever have, like, your ears feel clogged, so you have to, like, hold your nose and, like, breathe, like, pop your ears? I gotta do that really quick. Hold on. God, I hate that feeling so much. Like, you ever go down, like, a really tall mountain and your ears, like, pop and they feel really shitty? That's exactly how my ears felt. I'm like, oh my god, I don't like that. Yo, what's up, Lex? How are you? I need to lose. You do not need to lose 20 to 40 pounds. What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, you do not need to lose that much, AM. Dude, A is capping. A is capping, Chad. Don't let her lie to you. 20 to 40 pounds. What are you gonna be? A fucking like stick? Like there's not gonna be anything left. Now my problem is my fucking titties. I'm trying to lose all the weight out of my titties, chat. That's the issue. I'm like, bro, I don't want to compensate anymore. Like let me lose some cup sizes out here. No matter how hard I work out though, no matter how much like weight I lose, I literally can't. They just stay there. I can't lose it. No boobs. Just work out until they deflate, you know? I wish, but no, I can't do it, guys. I'm become bored. Shut up. There's nothing wrong with a few extra pounds. It just means there's more to love. No, and I mean, that's fine, right, Chris? Like, I'm not like body shaming or anything like that, right? Of course, but I'm like, for me, like, I had a goal that I wanted to hit when I came into the summer, and I hit that goal, and I'm very excited, right? So for me now, I'm just maintaining, but everybody has, different health issues. Everybody has different, you know, health needs and stuff like that. So definitely, at the end of the day, just consult a professional. Losing 20, 40 pounds is realistic for an overweight or obese person. I mean, like, I think if you calorie deficit, it's much easier to maintain. Or just track your calories. I'm telling you guys, that's like the best place to start if you wanted to lose weight. I mean, it worked well for me. I mean, I know, like, I'm not like, you know, I'm not like a big girly or anything, right? But, you know, I want to lose just a little bit just to get ready for summer. So I was like, yeah, I can do this and just track your calories. It was really not that bad. I mean, there were some days that I was like really, really hungry. And I would just kind of like eat certain stuff, right? Like pickles or gelatin. I fear I'll forget the app exists within 2 days. Yeah, that is the hardest part, Ness. Also, hi, what's up, Kitty? I saw your comment about Florida heat. I agree with you. It's horrible. I think you have to like put it in your face, right? Or like if you have a daily list, put in your daily list so that way you make like a habit out of it. That's the only way I get stuff done. Like I'm a super organized person. So it works well for me because I'm just like, oh, like I just add this to my little daily calendar. I love this, right? But for some people, I think it's tough. Elara, do you plank? Well, Belfry, see, like, I kind of cheat when I do push-ups and plank because I only go down like about halfway. like, okay, so when I do a push-up, let's say like this is the ground, right? Let me see if I can like this is the ground, okay? When I do a push-up, I'm just kind of like, you know, there's a little bit of something in the way to kind of help me. And I just like kind of cheat when I do push-ups, okay? I'm sorry. I'll admit it, I cheat a little bit. Someone who thinners the stick to be doing the opposite. They need to gain weight, preferably even form a muscle, right? I mean, like it depends against what everybody has, right, Volcano? You can elevate them. Yeah, exactly. Elara, dude, I'm gonna raise platform, you cheater. My trainer doesn't make me do that. Next question. I mean, my trainer doesn't say anything, so fuck you guys. Boob ups, exactly. It's like Tenacious D, you know, like, you know, I do one boob push up a day, and the guys do one cock push up a day. You're not gonna work out the muscles, guys. Also, it doesn't really matter. It's more about the arm motion. Walk, shut up. You're outing me. Let me have this cheat. Let me have this cheat, Walk, please. I'm just kind of like, you know, my arms, you know, don't really go down that far, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. How long can you prevent your boobs touching the ground? And time it. Okay, Dan, next question. I'll accept any other questions out there. Everybody but Dan. Yeah, Dan, unrelated, but you're suddenly fired from my stream. Have a great day. Just pull the boobs over the bar. I don't do any pull-ups, bro. I'm not strong enough for that. Literally not. It's my shoulders, bro. My shoulders are strong now. My back is jacked up, guys. I'm ready. I'm doing much better. My pain is a lot more manageable. You do cookie ups? No, let me have my shitty push-ups, Walk, please. Let me have my shitty push-ups. Don't ruin this for me. I'm innocent exercise. Okay, Dan, you're You're fired. Have a great day. Used to be fit as fuck. I know you did, actually. I've seen pictures. I'm like, dude, Aya used to be fucking jacked. Yeah, I can't do a pull-up. I cannot do a pull-up, and I've worked out my arms. I'm not that strong. I got great weights for resistance training. Yeah, exactly. You know, like, I'm working on my defense stat. That's what I'm looking up. Our nutritionist explained how cutting carbs out, just lowering overall carb intake helps with overall health. Really? I don't really know much about that kind of stuff. But I mean, it definitely kind of makes sense, right? Not gonna lie, I would love it to lift a lar if I could. I mean, I am very small. You can definitely lift me. I can totally see that. Can you do crunches? Yeah, I can do crunches. Yeah, crunches are easy. I don't mind those. I like ab workouts, actually. Those are fun. Be able to carry 200 pounds, a guy with body armor, that's insane. Yeah, you could definitely lift me. I can't wait to try Star Fox Switch 2 Arm Wing co-op with my dad tomorrow. Oh, that comes out tomorrow. That's right. Yes, I'm very short. I'm on a low-carb, low-sodium diet. Dropped nearly 200 pounds. Holy shit, dude. You know, that's actually awesome, though. Congratulations. That's insane. Yeah, congrats to you. I guess with low sodium, a lot of, like, bad food has high sodium, so that makes a lot of sense. Holy shit. No, Bebo is shorter than I am. I can never do a pull-up. I hate hanging from the bar. Triggers my fear of heights for some stupid reason. Oh, that's not your fault, dude. Yeah, that's not your fault, dude. You feel a lot of biceps, a little bit, but not a lot. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously I have, like, arm day, but I'm just not that strong, you know? I'm not very strong. But I'm getting where I want to be, right? I'm not looking for strength. I'm just looking to be, you know, kind of cut and lean, and I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm not the shortest, but I'm definitely short, unfortunately. Small people didn't have a low center of gravity, making them a harder hit. Exactly. I'm just like, you'll never hit me. I think on my equipment was 230 pounds. Didn't having to climb up a rope carrying that. Had to bring the quick saw. It was pushing 300 pounds. Bro, that's actually fucking nuts. Also, thank you for following Bread Suck. Why would you want to suck on bread? That's weird. Yes, because they can pull the reach, the fucking pull-up bars down. They can make it smaller, Crow. Fuck you. It's height adjustable. I hate it here. Let's talk some news. All right, everybody, you know what to type news, and let's get right into it, guys. A lot to discuss this morning, guys. A lot to discuss. Now, as you guys know, I did miss Sunday. I'm really sorry about that. So I'm going to catch up on some news from Sunday. We're going to talk about debuts, graduations, all that good stuff. And then we'll dive into a little bit of corporate news and a lot of indie news. A lot of indie news today, guys. So hope you're ready. Kind of sad what's going on with YouTube lately. As we all know, YouTube has been targeting ASMR artists for a long time. But now somebody else has just completely lost their channel due to a strike, which really, really sucks. Your center of gravity is bad enough, and then you have those twin... Yeah, literally. I already broke a scale, bro. They like... I'm dying out here. All right, let me have a sip of my monster, guys. This flavor is called Ultra Wild Passion. It's all right. It's not my favorite. I've definitely had better. So, let's go take a look here at some YouTube issues, guys. Fortunately, I'm sad to report that Valky actually had an issue. YouTube first completely removed my video for talking about LGBTQ history and my video for only 3 seconds, and I appealed it. They agreed with me, remonetized my video, and then decided to demonetize me. Anyway, I don't know if this actually has to do anything with LGBTQ. I would say that, unfortunately, YouTube has just a big problem of false flagging stuff in general. I kind of doubt the subject is the problem. I just think it's YouTube being shitty, right? Saying they have violated their sex and nudity policy. I react to your best femboy memes. Of course, still having issues with that. Apparently, this is the part that got their video removed and demonetized. So let's take a look at it, chat.
The ones that probably don't know about it, like the Greek back in the days, they were very, very gay. Being LGBT has been part of humanity for a long, long, long time. So if you ever feel homosexual, just know that you're valid and it's okay. For the ones that probably...
That is what got them demonetized. Bro, YouTube is on some shit, dude. I mean, this isn't the only person we've covered that's had issues. But it still sucks, right? I really hate to see this kind of stuff happen to Velky. So I'm wishing you all the best, cutie. I hope that your stuff is reviewed again and remonetized. But yeah, very, very dumb. Yeah, literally just history talk. Again, I don't think it's really the subject matter that's the problem. I think it's just YouTube being YouTube. In other news as well, guys, let's take a look here. Baby Pink ASMR. Unfortunately, guys, as I told you, ASMR has been targeted for a long time. If you've been in my news streams before, you've definitely seen this going on. Well, unfortunately, chat, the channel that they worked on for 6 years got deleted after one strike. At the moment, I don't know what to do. Team YouTube asked for your help, and I wake up to my life destroyed. You delete my ASMR channel after a single strike. That video didn't have any nudity or sexual content. Can I please have a human manually review this? I believe it was a mistake. Hi there, we sent you a DM. I got an AI reply that the decision stands within seconds. I request a human reply and for a human to look into it. I was your partner creator for over 6 years. I think I deserve a careful manual human review. So I'll reply to you via DM. It's best to check it out. You can't expect me to believe a human unless an hour reviewed my channel's termination. I got one strike in a member's video. I didn't get any chance to change anything that your system deemed not suitable. Unfortunately, guys, this is a tale as old as time, as we've seen. YouTube will issue a strike, and then all of a sudden, it will just issue multiple strikes, and you will lose the entirety of your channel because YouTube decided you should, which obviously that's not what should happen, right? You should have a moment to be able to review it, to talk about it, to say, hey, that's not right, make a change. I really, really hope that you are able to fight back on this. I want to win say Baby Pink on a personal note from somebody that has dealt with YouTube issues multiple times. I would highly, highly recommend that you actually get a lawyer involved. That's the only way they're going to fix this for you. It sucks a lot, but with YouTube, they just don't care. If you hear from anybody, like a regular person, you got to get actual legal involved. And then they'll start to care, which is really shitty of them. Yeah, exactly. It feels like doing ASMR on YouTube. You're just cooked these days, right? And I know a lot of people do have a success, but I also don't know why YouTube inherently views ASMR as sexual, but it's not, right? It's just half the time you're just breathing into a fucking like microphone and saying nice words. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I know they have another account, but nonetheless, I feel really bad for them. So maybe go tag team YouTube if you want to, guys, and go help them out. All right. Nah, dude, none of it's safe. Yeah, none of it's safe. In other news, guys, unfortunately, we gotta go check in here with Menace, who had a bit of a health scare. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the ESR community tries to file a class action lawsuit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is about the bots in general. All flagging stuff all the time when it comes to ASMR, but I'm very glad I'm not an ASMR person because I would be beyond frustrated. And I feel so bad for ASMR people, what they have to deal with. So Menace goes on to say, FYI, I almost died because I ignored pain like an idiot and kept walking, stumbling around and cooking, etc. The surgery was immediate. I felt death creeping up on me. It was horrifying. Apparently their appendix exploded, guys. So I'm very glad that they're okay, but I only had maybe a few hours or so left of my life. I thought they were just monthly cramps. Please don't ignore your pain. I'll be honest, appendicitis is one of those things I'm always afraid is going to happen. I don't know where it came, but you'll know. Only reason why I did not know is because pain from the time of month can actually feel just as bad. So it seems like they had appendicitis. So glad they're doing okay, but listen to your bodies, guys. That happened to you? That is so scary. I'm so sorry, dude. Yeah, that's beyond scary. Yeah, exactly. You'll regret it if you don't listen to your body. That's one thing I've learned. On top of this, guys, I did want to mention to you that Akura is actually back. They've been gone on hiatus for quite a long time, but they have returned, which is great news. So certainly go check them out. Very nice to see them back. Yeah, definitely been quite a while since they've been gone. In other news as well, guys, Aqua is actually going to be on a hiatus. You guys might know Aqua. She's an alien VTuber that does a bunch of reacts. She's actually reacted to a bunch of my clips. She's very, very sweet. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta pop my ears again. It keeps doing that like thing. Hold on. Sorry. So anyway, Aqua says, a short hiatus notice. I'm not graduating. I'm going on a short break from June 19th to July 8th. Nothing bad is happening. Don't worry. I'm just dealing with a lot of stress, mostly from some move out, move in BS that are sucking the joy in life out of me. Look, moving is the absolute worst, guys. I hate moving so much. I can understand why you want to take some time off. Oh my God. So much better now. I can hear out of my left fucking ear now. And not to mention the moving itself and settling down will take some time too. I have to also prepare to go to Actually after my move. I thought instead of giving you guys spontaneous streams where I'm stressed the fuck out, I'll just give you a clear date for my return once we're 100% back on track and locked in. I'm not gonna use that time I have to between to focus on a lot of 2.0 work. I've been slacking on that due to my IRL streams I've been having. Yeah, June 18th will be my last stream. Obviously, that's already far past. And they'll be back on July 9th, guys. So they will keep you updated in the Discord and still schedule YouTube videos in the meantime. So I will definitely be missing you, Aqua. I love her. She has such great reacts. So certainly go check her out, guys. In other news, Sylvie, the VTuber from Floor Atelier. Oh, I said that right. They're going on a surgery hiatus. Sylvie says, your owl wife is getting surgery on Wednesday. That's actually today, chat. Thanks to the generosity of a very kind anonymous hoop pipe, I'm not able to get my deviated septum fixed. Oh, God. Oh, girly. A fucked up septum piercing must be awful. I cannot imagine. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that sucks. I've been able to breathe well through my nose for as long as I can remember. It's an easy step for me. Amazing step for me, and this will be a huge improvement to my life. Wow. Yeah, oh my God. Holy shit, I cannot imagine that. I'm really glad you're gonna get fixed, so. While I'm healing, I won't be able to stream, but I do my very best to recover quickly. My recovery period should be a week or two of bed rest. I'm not exerting myself for a month or so. Please wait for me. I'll be in the Silver Core to play games and watch movies together with you. Also be some music releases, so look out for those. So, yeah, man, I'm really wishing you the best. God, your voice today sounds hoarse. Does it? I feel like my voice sounds like it always does, but then again, my voice is kind of scratchy, so I don't know. I haven't subatoning 519 days, so how's it sound to you guys, chat? Yeah, how do I sound? Sounds painful, but at least the surgery sounds less life-threatening. Exactly. Sylvia isn't graduating. What are you talking about? I see Sylvia's graduating. That's not what they said. I literally just said they're going on hiatus. What are you talking about? Yeah, but what are you talking about? Oh my God. Chat listening. Challenge impossible. I love it here. I love it here sometimes. Chat keeps me going sometimes. Yeah, maybe I'll drink my tea. Hold on here a second. As much as I try to take care of my voice, sadly, guys, it's just like, after so many days, I just still get wrecked every once in a while. Okay, so anyway, continuing here, Sylvia's going on hiatus, not graduation! Kimi Dot also was announcing their indefinite hiatus coming up on August 22nd. Better sounding? Yeah, better sounding after some tea chat.
Your voice pretty much sounds the same. Very disappointed and hates us too.
I am very disappointed in you and I hate you. But with love. So of course, guys, taking a look here at Kimi Dot. They did go on to announce their indefinite hiatus. Let's go take a look here. Oh my God, yeah, you guys are right. I drank some tea. I can already hear it. Starting on August 22nd, I'll be going on indefinite hiatus. I know this announcement kind of feels a little too sudden, and the timing is honestly funny. Because we just celebrated my birthday not too long ago. But before anyone starts acting like I'm disappearing tomorrow, I'm still here. Between now and August 22nd, I still plan to stream, release covers, work on projects, and spend time with everybody. Things will probably be a little less frequent. Won't be scheduled like usual. But I definitely want to make the most of the time we have together before my hiatus begins. I also want to make it clear it's not anything bad. Life presented me with the opportunity that I didn't want to pass up. And right now, I want to give it my full attention. So it sounds like it's something good, chat, going on in their life. So wish Kimi Dot all the best. I didn't get to get some time with them. It's not just an immediate, they're done and out of here, right? Of course, also, guys, we're going to check in here with Kaya. Oh, I hope I said that right. I'm really horrible with names. But Kaya says, Timmy hiatus announcement. My apologies for taking a long time to make this, but if you watch my live stream, you may know I'll be taking a semi hiatus until I feel that I'm a full capacity to stream again. Last couple of weeks, I've been in a very bad headspace, and it all culminated into me breaking down. Yeah, I think that it's much better to take a break. Take care of yourself. No need to graduate, of course. Like, I think we all kind of have like bad times, right, guys? Bad headspaces, bad health, etc. So take the time to take care of yourself. I think everybody understands, like I am. And hopefully we will see you back feeling 100% again. Of course, also, guys, just one graduation I want to talk about, and that is Popu. Popu, actually from Reborn, is graduating, guys. Very unfortunate to see, but yeah, they're graduating on June 30th, so in about a week, due to health issues. So wishing them all the best. Very sad. Let me get 07, guys. Even though I'm not a Reborn watcher, it is very sad to see them go. Of course, their model is super duper cute. I love the horns as well. Super cute. So I will certainly miss them quite a lot, guys. In other news, I do want to take a moment to celebrate a few people, chat. First up here, we got to give a huge congratulations to a Snooty Death, who actually just got YouTube partners. So congratulations to Snooty on that amazing accomplishment. Of course, also, guys, Wafu Bean actually just hit Twitch partner. She said, thank you for supporting me. We had Wafu Bean on for tea time. She's such a cutie. He does a lot of educational content. So if you're ever looking to kind of up your game, and maybe you already did Vtuber Academia or something like that, certainly go check out Wafu Bean. She's got some good advice. Yeah, I'll give her the Lara stamp of approval on that. And of course, guys, I did want to go check in here with a very cute streamer who just hit 100K on YouTube. So they're going to be getting that big play button. And that is Corgi Cam. Let's go take a look here at the clip, guys.
Y'all are waiting to be the 100K one. I know you. I know you. Y'all are waiting. Oh my God, let's go! I was here! 100,000 subs, dude!
That's amazing, dude. Congratulations.
Goodness.
That is wild, guys. Hitting that milestone is so difficult, right? Hitting 100,000 subscribers. I mean, that's like a dream of mine. And I still haven't even gotten really that close. So, I mean, I think I have like 70,000 subscribers, like combined across my channels. But getting one. Oh, there's Savage Shark. Look. He's right there, guys. Here, hold on. Let me move out of the way really quick. Yeah, there's Savage Shark. Of course, he would be there, you furry. But no, that's awesome. Congratulations to, of course, Corgi Cam on getting that very big accomplishment. Love that so much. That is a huge life goal of mine as well. So hopefully we'll get there one day on our own too, chat. Yeah, I think I'll get there too. It's just going to take some time. So I do want to talk about some debuts that happened that you might have missed. And we'll talk about some ones upcoming. Because I'm feeling a little woozy. Megalodon actually just debuted her brand new customizable model made by Moshi Studio. Super cute. I kind of like the... I don't know, this looks more kind of like emo vibe. But I do really like this a lot. I don't know what she's called this model, but I would say it's more like kind of an emo vibe. Yeah, I kind of like this a lot. So huge congrats, of course, to her as well. Wait a oh my god, is that fairy princess Ichika? Oh my god! The queen herself! Holy shit! What's up, Ichika? How are you, cutie? Oh my god, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the queen herself coming to my stream. Holy shit. No, I'm not pulling a Dimmy right now, Sid. It's just my model. They put the effect on it. Oh my god, that's so cool. It's nice to meet you, Ichika. Hope you're doing well. I have known of you for a very long time, literal years. Because I've been around since 2021. That's so cool. That's so cool. And yeah, literally, the actual Booba Queen is here. You're so wobbly today. Well, you know, I was still a little seasick. You know, I'm around Megalodon. She's just so, you know, high and underwater, you know. Just the seasickness was getting to me. So there is Megas. I'm going to say emo model. I don't know what she calls it. Of course, they also had the gender bin model for Merryweather that says, I'm a girl this Friday. Travel back in time to witness the royal model debut from a different reality perspective. So, actually, I thought I had a picture of this. Oh, here's the girl model. I like it. It's very cute. Obviously, it's Merryweather. It's very clearly Merryweather, but very clearly Merryweather. But I don't like the gender bin. I think that's really cool. So, big congrats to him. Of course, also, guys, we have Valley, who just debuted her little tiny chibi model. That's super cute. Take a look at it, guys.
Heart rate ready to go up? I'm ready to work
cute.
out, chat. Oh god. What the fuck? Okay, you're having fun with this, aren't you? You're having fun with this, aren't you? But now I feel exposed. I don't like this. I don't like this.
I love
feel
TV models
exposed.
too. They're so cute.
No. I need to. Someone.
I know. I just want to like squeeze it. You know, squeeze her till she explodes.
Heart rate ready to go up.
It's so cute.
I'm gonna.
It's so cute. So big congratulations, of course, to Valley on a brand new model. I love it so much. Of course, also, guys, in case you missed it, we have Sharkarin, who just debuted their brand new model. And apparently, Chad was calling her flat. She decided to prove them wrong. Take a look, guys.
Excuse me? Excuse you? No. You call this flat? Guys, am I flat?
TB Elara happened years ago, ugly, but you know, maybe one day, maybe one day.
This. What are you on about?
What? I mean, I didn't know that was in the clip. I'm sorry. Maybe we'll stop the clip here. Well, that's certainly a way to measure your chest. I swear to God, if I get banned for this, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind, dude. I swear to God, if I get banned for this, dude. That's wild. So anyway, Chad, yeah, there is Kakurin's brand new model. Let me know what you think about it. Oh my god. Of course, also, guys, Tori actually debuted her brand new 3D model where she breasted boobily. Take a look.
Hey! Woo! Holy big dance! Yeah, so, about the size of my forehead. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's...
I love it. So, big congratulations to Tori. I love 3D. I mean, I think you guys already know that, but I genuinely love 3D so much. I don't know. I think I've fallen in love with 3D more than I've fallen in love with live 2D recently. Like, there's so much you can do, and it's so cool. Of course, also, guys, Blur actually just debuted their brand new model. And here's a reference sheet. I'm not familiar with Blur, Daniel. I don't really know their content, but I like their model. It looks really cool. So, congratulations to them. Of course, also, guys, Melody, the Project Melody, just debuted their brand new model as well. Take a look. Very cute.
Friendship. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of got like a little mouse vibe going on it. It's very cute. Yeah, little mouse ears. I love that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Ah, okay, gotcha, Daniel. That's
I think
cool.
I would like to show off credits first, but also...
There is Melody's brand new model. I'm loving it so much. I love the years. And of course, guys, there's one more I want to mention to you. Is a debut from Ninja Sanji. That is right. Yes, Ninja Sanji, guys. Don't freak out at me too much. We're talking about Ninja Sanji for once. That is right. Tomi Berry, who is part of the big restaurant cooking group of other Ninja Sanji talents, did decide to debut their brand new 3D model. Take a look. I think it's super cute. Yeah, I think it looks great. I'll be honest, I really like this whole Ninja Sanji group. I think they're very, very cute, and I love that they have a restaurant together and they can kind of like interact with each other. It's so cute. So, big congrats to them on that debut. The rest of the members do have to debut as well, so of course I'll update you on that when it's time. So guys, let's talk about some debuts coming up and some events as well. And first up, guys, Gray Bach is actually going to be debuting his brand new model. Kind of a wow for this, right? July 11th, but, you know, I'll throw it out there. It's 2.0. He says he's been working on it for over a year, and everything has changed. A brand new model designed, room emotes, mascot, and more. So, very, very exciting. Love the new design as well. So, here's what's going on with Gray, guys. Go check it out. 8 hours left. 8 hours left in the subathon. We're getting there, dude. Of course, also, I'm going to check in here with Kyoko. Kyoko is also doing their 4.0 debut coming up June 26th. Let's take a look here at the trailer, guys. Looks like a lot is going on. It's a very exciting chat. Make sure you go check out and support them. Yeah, 4.0, holy shit. I think I'm on my 5.0. Like, I can't really talk, so... I can't really talk. Of course, also, guys, you have Kaylin from First Stage Production, who is doing their 3D debut coming up July 4th. This looks incredible, by the way. Look at the quality of this model. I'm very excited for this one. I'm going to be tuning into this myself because it's very early. And you guys know I don't sleep, so works out for me. Of course, also, guys, Crony is actually going to be debuting their brand new model coming up June 29th. Take a look here. We love Crony around here. Crony's cute.
I have a fear of change, and so do you. So I have all new rigging with insane tracking and 3D angles. Have you seen a Vtuber this expressive? New toggles, mini concert featuring Taga, Yomi, and Kitsen. Uncapped subathon. Also, I'm giving birth live on stream. Ignore that, must be the win. What's my debut on
Oh boy, giving birth live on stream. Won't be the first time that's happened on Twitch. Sadly, that's not even like that wouldn't even be like the second or third time. That'd be like the 20th time that's happened live on Twitch. Just like, all right, yeah, let's go. Like, holy shit. So go check out Crony. I'm very excited for their debut. Yeah, they're very, very sweet. Of course, also, guys, Kit is actually doing their 2.0 rebranded debut coming up Friday the 26th at 7:26 PDT. I love that. Very odd time. That's perfect, though. I've got to be on 62626 Isn't that Stitch Day 626? I love that. So anyway, go check them out, guys. Also, we have our good friend Honeycomb actually going to be doing their debut coming up on the 26th as well. So it seems like you got a lot to look forward to, guys. Coming up on Friday. Lots of debuts to go check out. Very cool. I'm liking the new look. Yeah, very, very, very mature. Of course, also, guys, Aegis Link is actually debuting their Gen 2 coming up very soon on July 11th as well. Same day as Greybach, right? So they're introducing Coalesce. Aegis Link's second generation of talents making their debut on July 11th. First, we have the Catalyst Vanguard support and DPS. I kind of like how they're putting this like almost like Marvel Rivals, right? This is cool. So we'll definitely get excited for this. The teasers come out June 27th, so I'll follow up with you guys as soon as I know more, hopefully on Sunday, guys. Checking in here with Ruby Runeheart. Ruby Runeheart is doing their brand new outfit debut. Coming up on June 27th at 4 p.m. PDT. That's all I got is this little teaser for you, but looks like we have Ruby, so kind of give you a little teaser. I'm excited. Also, guys, even more debuts to talk about. We have Iragi Yui, who is debuting their brand new model on the 28th for their 2.0. It's been 5 years, guys. 5 years before they did this update, so don't miss that one. You know it's going to be big. Also checking in here with Shun Night Song. Shun also says, are you ready for my lullaby? Coming up this Saturday, June 27th at 9 p.m. EST. New model, new overlay, original song. The whole song and dance, guys. Check it out. Model looks great, by the way. I love that. So that is my next to last debut. I got one more to share with you guys. Hope you pulled out your calendars and wrote all this down because it is a lot. Finally, guys, we have Doko, who is doing their 3D debut coming up June 27th at 1400 PST. Take a look here at the trailer, guys. I like the music. Okay, JK. Yeah, I like the music. That was kind of a bop. I think it looks like a Waterdo 3D. Oh god, they're lost in the back rooms. They're in the back rooms. I think name is Doko. Doko Dochi. They're kind of a smaller indie VTuber, but you know, I mean, I put everybody on my debuts, so go check them out, guys. Very, very cool. Jingle, 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 jingle. So, guys, there is a lot of events coming up that I wanted to talk about here really quick. Of course, the Beasties is actually doing a meet and greet coming up at Pixel Expo. This is really, really cool, actually. Of course, the meet and greet is Sunday, August 16th. You can win tickets for that, so the lottery is open if you want to go try to grab tickets for their meet and greet. Of course, also, guys, we have the Idleman Garden coming up July 17th through August 17th with a ton of huge names right here. We have Nana, we have Yoda, we have Fazuki Miki, Hanamiya, Aririsawa, tons of people that you might recognize doing a really cool event in California. So if you want to go check out the Idleman Garden, make sure that you get ready for this one. Going down very soon, chat. Yeah, this one has a lot of people excited. Yeah, when this got announced, I mean, this popped off. Everybody was like, holy fucking shit. I'm pretty pumped about it, too. I really wish I lived in California so I could go to all these cool events. It's not fair, dude. Of course, also, guys, we have more announcements for Found Futures. This is the Irium event going down July 2nd. And now we have Michi Mochibi joining the lineup as well. Added to this is, of course, Lily Pichu. It says, I'm performing. Very cute model. And then finally, a huge surprise on top of that one, guys, is Intreya, also going to be part of this as well. Saying I'll be making a surprise appearance, an upcoming concert. Please cheer, everybody. Let's have lots of fun. I may even surprise you. Very, very cool. Oh, did Happy finally beat Bale? Let's go. Of course, also, guys, Kazuna Ai is going to be celebrating 10 years, guys. 10 years! Oh my god, the queen. So on the course, the 30th is her 10th birthday stream, chat. Wild, absolutely wild. We have the birthday live. We have a game tournament cup. And of course, a mini music live as well, guys. So tons of guests that you might recognize. I'm Lori Calliope over there in the corner. This looks incredible, guys. I'm super pumped about it. I will definitely follow up and report on this next week because this is going to be huge. And then finally, chat, just one little event that I want to mention to you really quick is, of course, Lucid Multimedia announcing that they are having a booth for VR chat at the PJKT Fest coming up June 26th through July 6th. This is actually really, really cool. Take a look, guys. Oh, look at that. It's a little VR chat booth where you can meet people. That's cool. Yeah, that's so cute. That way if you can't meet people IRL, at least you can do VR chat and kind of like have that, right? You know, it's 100% free. I would love to do something like this, actually. That's a great idea. Yeah, like have a meet and greet in VR chat. That way you get to like high five people and like give them a hug and stuff. That'd be so cute. That'd be so cute. I love this idea. So certainly go check it out. It's going down for Lucid, guys. Yeah, VR events for cons, I think, are really, really fun idea. So guys, I do want to talk about, well, let's see, I don't have a lot of corpo news. You know what? Let's talk about a little bit of corpo news, guys. And then we will skip down and talk about all of our indie news, because our indie news is pretty much what's going to take up most of today. So I do want to talk about all the new Face Connect outfits, guys. If you missed it, they had a whole brand new outfit designs go on for all the, not all the members, but a bunch of members. They're very cool. So here's Pipkin Pippa's brand new outfit. I kind of like how it's like spooky, like wood vibes. I really love this one. Yeah, oh, trust me, everybody loves Iruka's outfit. Here's Iruka's outfit as well. Here's a little toggle where she like grabs her boobs and everybody was freaking out. It was really funny. Yeah, it was really, really funny. Of course, also, guys, here is Tinma and their brand new outfit. I love the arms, dude. The big old cyber arms. Those are badass as fuck, dude. Also, of course, we have Leah with their brand new outfit as well. Love the staff. So cool. Yeah, Tecma. That's what they should have called her, Tecma. On top of that, too, we also have, of course, NASA and their brand new one. And this is my favorite one, chat. The giant hands, like, controlling, like, she's like a puppet. I fucking love this so much. This is such a cool idea. I literally, this is like the coolest fucking shit in the entire world. By far my favorite outfit. What a really, really, really cool idea. And then, of course, guys, finally, we have the Gluttony outfit for Michuri. Take a look here. I love the big mouth. Yeah, definitely very, you can tell immediately it's like Seven Sins Gluttony. I know exactly where it comes from. Kind of like a cyber, you know, vibe to it. Big spear, big sword. Super cool. And, you know what that tongue do, but definitely gotta say, Nasa's is my favorite. I love that. The big hands are just so cool. I would love a model where, like, you're a puppet, but you're kind of like a loose puppet, right? And then, like, the hand kind of, like, is the main model that, like, controls the puppet. That would be so fucking cool. I've never seen a model like that. Don't steal my idea, chat. I claim copyright on that idea. But anyway, chat, very, very cool. Of course, also, guys, let's go take a look here at the latest hologram. This one, I believe, has a lot of, oh goodness, who put this here? Yeah, I think this one has a lot of, Echo-chan in it. So let's take a look. I love buffet stew. I love buffet stew. That's actually me right now, counting my calories because I'm in calorie deficit. That's literally me, dude. I feel called out right now.
見るだけでカロリー値が分かっちゃうの？すげー。筋トレでの消費カロリーを超えちゃったらやったことが無駄になっちゃうペコ。それは分かってきてた。すごい、ちゃんと我慢できて偉いねペコちゃん。だね。でも今日祭りはお腹はち切れるくらい食べるって決めたから。
That's gonna be me later in vacation.
いいね。祭りは次パフェ行くんだ。人が食べてるの見ると食べたくなるよね。わかる。牛丼の後牛丼おかわりするかな。すごいな。憎しみでカロリーを殺せたら。
Yeah, actually, same here. If I could kill calories with my sheer hatred, oh, I'd be set.
スイカベコ。お待たせいたしました。ごめん、カロリー用版は現金だから。ご安心ください。当店の料理すべてカロリーゼロとなっております。ゼロカロリーだと ただしお時間には制限がありますのでお気をつけください。
Bro, if somebody with 0 calories like that, I would just like just like but Corey and I are the same. I'm like
ボールが頭から足の先まで染み込んできた。
Bro, this is so relatable to me right now. It's actually kind of crazy.
ハンバーグとこちら豚骨ラーメンでございます。あれのがいけないべこ。あれのがいけないべこ。
I like how Blue Brawler says, I lose calories in the form of gallons. Yeah, it must be hard being maidenless, huh? I'm sorry, it's too easy.
お時間でございます。
Yeah, sorry, it's too easy, bro.
レシートでございます。
Oh my god.
ゼロカロリーって言ってたじゃねえか。時間制限がございますとご説明させていただきましたが、カロリーが
There's a time limit. You can't do this to me. What do you mean there's a time limit?
時間までに退店しないとゼロにならなかったってこと？ありがとうございました。お電
That's
話着払いになり
crazy.
ます。
The hollow gym. Somebody take me to the hollow gym.
夢？こんな夢。お腹空いちゃうべこ。筋トレ行くか。
Bro, this is so relatable for me right now. Like, since I just, like, hit my goal and I've been in calorie deficit, so relatable. So, very lovely, as always, Hologram. This one was very non-chaotic, actually. I'm surprised how unchaotic that one was. First, also, guys, let's check in here with Polka. And Polka actually has 2 brand new outfits. Of course, we have the Big Bangs now with the black, yellow, and red outfit changes. Very, very cute. On top of that, as well, Polka just debuted another new outfit update. Of course, with the tracksuit now. Of course, you got the black and white tracksuit along with some PTs. Very, very cute. I love the sad look. It's so adorable. Yeah, very, very pretty. So there's Polka's brand new outfits that we missed out on. Of course, also, guys, I don't want you to miss out on this one. The Hollow Justice event. That is right, Hollow's 2nd anniversary 3D Live. How many calories do you need to consume every day? 1,000? I mean, it depends on everybody, right? For me, I consume about 1,300 to 1,400 with my current stuff, but I might start consuming more again, like I used to. But anyway, All Live English Justice will be celebrating their 2nd anniversary with 3D Live on the official HoloLive English channel. So we will see all of them together for a big 3D event. This is going to be very, very exciting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, I think mine is like, what, 12 to 14? I think 14 is my max, but yeah, I think we're about the same spot. Anyway, this is going to be awesome, guys. I'm very pumped for this. I get excited. Of course, also, guys, I do have a little bit of bad news to share with all of you. Tola actually had a bit of an issue where they had to pull out of the Street Fighter event. And sadly, chat, it's for something pretty serious. So let's go take a look at what is going on. Thank you for your continued support. This is Tola, first and foremost. I'm truly sorry for causing you all worry. And let's hear what they have to say, chat.
On the morning of June 21st, I suddenly experienced intense vertigo and dizziness, to the point where I could no longer stand or walk on my own, so I was rushed to the hospital by ambulance and received treatment. Shirakami Fubuki came with me to the hospital, and afterward, my manager was also contacted,
I'm glad at least
everything,
Fubuki was there
and
with them,
rushed
right?
over. I'm truly grateful for that. After that, including a second opinion, I underwent examinations, and the diagnosis at this point is that I may have Meniere's disease.
So I gotta be honest, guys, I have no idea what this disease is. It's a chronic inner ear disorder that causes severe dizziness, ringing in the ears, fluctuating hearing loss, and feeling of ear pressure. Oh gosh, yeah, that sounds quite very annoying. Yeah, especially with vertigo and stuff like that. Oh geez, I didn't even know that was like a thing, right? Yeah, I have ear pressure just from the weather change so much, but that's intense.
The doctor instructed me to rest for the entire month, and after consulting with the company,
Yeah,
we've
especially with your
decided that
ear
I'll be
being all
taking a
fucked up
break
like
from
that.
activities this month. For next month and
Oh, wow.
beyond, will make decisions based on how my condition progresses and the results of further checkups. Additionally, regarding BMAS 6, I unfortunately had to withdraw on the day of the event, and I caused tremendous trouble for the organizer
But it
Shahuya
cannot have it
Halsan,
too. I didn't know
all
that.
the team members, everyone who was cheering me on, and
Nah,
all
your
the
health comes
related
first,
parties.
girly.
I'm truly, deeply
Nah,
sorry.
don't be sorry, girly. Your health always comes first. I really wanted to participate until the very end, but in my condition at the time, I wasn't in any state to take part in the matches. Right now, thanks to the medication, I recovered to the point where I can walk on my own. I still have some lingering vertigo and unsteadiness where I move my head, but I'm gradually starting to move my body more and improve. There's no danger to my life, so please don't worry about that. For now, I'll focus on resting properly and dedicating myself to treatment. I'll do my best to come back in good health. Thank you so much for all the warm messages and your kind concern. Noelle has it too. Wow. I want to read something from performing a lot. You get that like constant like ear pressure. Wow, that hearing loss and stuff. Jeez, that really sounds tough. Once again, I'm terribly sorry for causing you worry and trouble. So guys, if you could take a moment, just, give Tova some love. It seems like a couple of the Hollow Live members have this problem as well. That's really rough. Yeah, this is definitely something where like, losing losing hearing, tinnitus, things like that are very serious. Yeah, I'm really wishing them the best. That's very, very rough. Very, very rough. Poor Toa. At least we can move to something a little bit happier, chat. And that is what recently happened here with Kiara. You might know her as Kiwawa. Well, guys, Kiwawa was actually watching the latest soccer. We have the World Cup going on right now, right? Well, turns out, guys, people are actually learning about VTubers through her watching and doing a watch along of the World Cup in soccer. I think it's really cool. This is very wholesome and wonderful. So, Kiara says, I'm making it big in the sports commentary world. First, we have John
Talk to me about VTuber.
All right, gotta pause out of here. John Eimer is a soccer talent and betting analyst. But he said yesterday, I learned what a VTuber was. Turns out there's a lot more than I thought. We had to give Kiara and the Hollow Live community a proper shout out on our show for the amazing work that they're doing, spreading love for the World Cup. I think this is so cool. Let's take a look at what happened, guys. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. Love this.
Talk to me about VTubers.
Yeah, before I get started into this, just know that I am brand new to this, so I apologize for anyone I offend when I inevitably mess all of this up. But
imagine this is your first exposure to VTubers. You're watching a football game, right? And then this shit comes up and you're like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's so cool.
Have any of you heard of VTubers before? No. That's totally fine. I hadn't either, and that's okay. I just want to talk about the beauty of the World Cup, because it's very cliche, and everyone always says the World Cup, it brings everyone together. All walks of life all come to enjoy the beautiful game. I know it's cliche, but it's true, and we're seeing that with all the different fans celebrating and all the love here in North America. But yesterday I was watching the Argentina and Austria match, and at halftime I was doing my research because I had to talk about it later on Galazzo, and so I pulled up YouTube, and I got to recommend.
Yes, exactly, Cam. That's right. It's Gold Diome.
Video, and I apologize because I'm going to say this name wrong. It was Takanashi Kiara from Hollow Live doing
you got it, bro. You did good.
No idea what this meant, but I was like, watch along. That's cute. We do those for Galazzo. I did ones once, and not to brag, I got like 500 viewers. Feeling pretty good about myself. She had 15,000 viewers watching along with her while she was screaming her support for the Austrian national team, and it blew my mind because this is a community that I didn't even know existed. I'm in my little CBS bubble here. I think that I'm a big deal, and then I see someone just showing an amount of love and support for their nation that I cannot fathom. And I just think it's such a beautiful thing that we see the beautiful game shared in so many different facets and different ways that I don't even know about. So Ben, if you can throw the picture up on the screen real quick to show everyone.
I think this is such a cool, actually, I'll let the clip play before I say what I was going to say.
Yeah, it's like VTubers are animated people, to sound dumb, that watch shows and play. I just think it's such a beautiful thing that things exist that I don't even think about, Sia. So just thought that was kind of awesome to see in this space.
I think this is amazing, right? We have something very new. I mean, obviously they're not familiar with it, right? But nonetheless, I think it's really cool to see how the bounds of VTubing has spread across everywhere, right? Now we're, permeated something very, very large, right? The World Cup. People are seeing VTubers reacting to it and talking about it, even on very large, like, sports shows or these podcast type style videos. I think this is absolutely amazing and so cool just to show you how far VTubing has come and how it's permeated even, you know, I would say like, I mean, normie spaces, right? Like this is not obviously not a VTuber space at all, right? So it's very cool to see that kind of crossover in that big way. I mean, even though Kiara is very, very big, it's still nonetheless very cool to see that crossover. Even here you can see John talking about, you know, I learned this is called a VTuber. It's an Austrian woman who like streams using Avatar and has over 15,000 people in her watch along cheering and chatting about the match together. I mean, it's so cool, right? It's just like you're watching the World Cup with your friend. That's essentially what it is, hanging out with Kiara, you know, talking about it, right? I think this is an absolutely huge step that a lot of people need to talk about more, where VTubing permeates the non-VTuber spaces and having these awesome crossovers and celebrating, of course, when that happens. Really, really cool. Look how far we've come, guys, in all these years of VTubing. Very, very cool. Kiara actually was being talked about by this news guy, a sports commentator guy. I saw that she was reacting to some of the World Cup stuff going on. Yeah, it's very, very cool. So, guys, let's skip down and talk about a little bit of on-key stuff. And I got a few things I want to mention to you about all this. So, with our indie news today, we're going to start with on-key. This is really just a follow-up. I mean, a few more people step away from on-key, and that's kind of it. There's not really some big update or something crazy, but of course, Astro Agency says, you know, we'll no longer be going to on-key as well. Nixie also said small update regarding on-key, so great regret. Contemplation, I will no longer be attending on-key as a panelist with everything that's come out recently. I no longer feel comfortable with attending on-key this year. I'll have to work with them in a future iteration of the con once the staff has had a chance to reorganize. Have you missed some of my coverage about this, guys? On-key basically had a lot of people leave because they were not taking the proper steps to, you know, basically just support people. Their sponsors like SVA, they also seem to misinform a lot of people, didn't have security set up. A lot of really, really, really big misses. So, yeah, that's the real question right now, Element. Is anybody actually going? Of course, we have fear from Lucky Akuma. Says, I'm deeply saddened to announce I will no longer be a guest at On-Key Expo. This decision does not come lightly, but due to it financially not being feasible, as well as concerns raised in the community, I made the decision to withdraw as a guest. So there it is, guys. That's kind of all the updates I have for you about On-Key, but nonetheless, I still wanted to give it to you because, you know, that's it, right? So does anybody remember this little thing that we talked about last week? I mean, you know, I didn't spend much time. It was only like 4 streams or something, you know? I'm about the whole Demi situation. Anybody remember this? Type 1 in the chat if you were here for that. Yeah, that's the really bad part, Jesse. So, like, now you're out of an experience. You're potentially out of money if you bought a flight. I mean, there's a lot. So we were talking a lot about the Demi situation, right? And I have a little bit of an update. Again, this is just a follow-up. So where we last left off, guys, if you don't remember, Fuji made a video about the whole situation. And Chibi Reviews was very upset with Mujin's coverage of that video. Well, let's go take a look because there's a very small update here. Mujin going on to say, there's a really funny narrative going on that showed a fake tweet from Chibi in this video and then edited it out after upload for damage control. There was one part that was cut. That is absolutely true. However, Mujin goes on to say, if you actually watch the video, you'd see it at 28:26. The fake tweet is still there. And in the video, I go through the trouble of explaining that it's false. What I did edit out was a tweet of 49 minutes in by Timmy that was posted by somebody else. It turned out to be fabricated, so I removed it. Multiple people pointing out that out after I uploaded it. If you want to criticize the video, at least bother to watch it first. Anyway, thanks for the free marketing. So we do have somebody that actually pointed out what happened here. So Mujin cut out a Timmy tweet that was fabricated, and Chibi Review said he purposely spread fake information to ruin his career and label him a criminal. The tweet Mujin cut out was a fake Demi tweet that Chibi was spreading around. Here's the unedited and edited segment. I don't know if he did this purposely, but I mean, definitely like, it's very important that when you say like something right, you got to be right about it. But anyway, let's go take a look here. Sorry, so TV says 200,000 people saw that fake information Mugen posted, are now calling me a pedo over it. Purposely spread fake information to ruin my career and labeled me a criminal. Oh, okay, I see what the OP was saying. Insane how many lies are spread about me, right? Of course, GB says, this all started with me calling out her hypocrisy. If this is true and she's deleting those tweets, it's nuclear level bad and a big yikes. I'm concerned that she has Stockholm Syndrome at this point. This is horrifying. Talking about the before and after
As this was
here.
happening, Chibi would tweet this.
So here is the unedited one right here, right? Take a
As this
quick
was
listen.
happening, Chibi would tweet this, saying, "Hold up. Is it true she's deleting tweets to hide evidence now? This all could have been avoided if she didn't double and triple down. My mask off ability is stronger than ever." So here Chibi would be referencing another allegation, the fact that she was deleting posts about her boyfriend's past behavior. In this post, made in October 2025, Demi would say, "It has been brought to my attention that my partner had an incident where he essayed someone close to me. He's changed since then, and he's gone to therapy. I know this sounds bad, but people aren't defined by their past, people can grow." Chibi would have something to say about this. "This all started with me calling her out for hypocrisy. If this is true and she's deleting these tweets, it's nuclear level bad and a big yikes. I actually am concerned she has Stockholm Syndrome at this point. This is horrifying." As this was going on, he would do something that he always typically does whenever there's a conflict or drama surrounding him, which is post a screenshot of his stats.
So that is the unedited.
As this was
and here's the
happening,
edited.
Chibi would tweet this, saying, "Hold up. Is it true she's deleting tweets to hide evidence now? This all could have been avoided if she didn't double and triple down. My mask off ability is stronger than ever." As this was going on,
And you can see that one tweet, of course, was removed, right? Because again, as Mugen said, the fake tweet is still there in the video. I go through the trouble explaining it. What I did edit out was that one by Demi that was posted by somebody else. Turns out it was fabricated. So again, that one was actually removed at that point. So I just wanted to show you the follow-up to that. Chibi actually, kind of surprised by this. Chibi did apologize. Chibi goes on to say, "I would like to clarify something because my words about the Mugen situation were so poorly worded that it can be confusing. I'm man enough to admit that I am our word for wording things poorly. So I'll delete the previous tweets to word it better here with an actual restful mind." So gonna squish it to give it context. The post Mugen edited on this video is in fact the stuff about Demi that was proven fake. I made a post saying if it's true, it's nuclear level bad. I'm worried she had Stockholm Syndrome. Later I found it was fake and deleted it. Even though I said to doubt it, I do apologize on that post to Demi truthfully. That was my mistake. Now Mugen editing this out already shows how little research was done, and it made quick to get the video out. I like to mention, however, that currently there's a screenshot going around that Mugen was in Demi's chat. I bring up in chat logs. If true, it does seem a little biased. Now it's for the fake tweets on me. Mugen didn't edit out the fake Walmart tweet. He did clarify it was fake, but the way he painted the lolly topic, I personally feel like it was a traditional slander against me for fictional content. His comments echo this, and I saw quite a few people calling me a pedo, which is why it's clearly attacked to my character. But like, he didn't throw any shade at you about that. So I don't think that's a fair assumption, or at least a fair like statement, because I mean, yeah, it is your opinion, but he didn't throw any shade at you about that stuff. Yeah, he didn't call you a pedo in the video, right? Coming in now with a DM I showed this morning, how watchers of Mugen were happy he got cheated on after finishing his video. It's clear the non-biased video is very biased, but coming in now with a DM I showed this morning about how my watchers of Mugen, but like, that's Mugen watchers. That's not Mugen. Like, I thought Mugen is happy you got cheated on, right? Like, even his video, he said like you went through the 7 circles of hell. So I don't think you can attribute you Mugen's thoughts based on how his watchers react, right? Go to talk about how Demi implied I was a rapist and a pedo in her tweets. He never apologized for that. Yeah, I mean, like, did Demi actually do that though? I mean, I know she said something about like you're weird, right? What did she say exactly? I don't think she said that. I mean, it's implied. Like, what was implied exactly? Hold on. Let me go look. I mean, I have that original tweet. Let me go find it really quick. Oh, nope. That is not the wrong one. It's the other one. Other one, chat. Hold on. Oh my god, are you the guy's fiancé alert? Cheat on you, your whole friend group's over there. I don't know what tweet he's referencing then. I don't know. I don't remember her actually doing this. I mean, I'm welcome if you guys want to throw something at me to look at, that's fine, but I personally don't remember that. I also edited a thumbnail in a way to make it look like the tweet that got Dimmy in trouble, like it wasn't said by her, but that dude, it's just a thumbnail to be entertaining. Like, it's a thumbnail to get people to click. It's not meant that way. Yeah, this is, I disagreed. I also neglected to talk about the DMCA stuff. There's, I've ignored the content creator space. This one is something I've still been looking into. I'm gonna put that up on the shelf. On top of all this, he immediately focused on the topic of the plappening instead of how the drama fully began. No, he didn't. He focused on how the drama began. That's definitely in the video. Immediately left out Dimmy did a complete disingenuous apology to you. No, I mean, I thought he included, or no, maybe the apology wasn't out yet. Hold on. Alright, it's been about a week, so I thought he included the apology.
Now, this
happening. And then
no, it did. What are you talking about? The apology's in there. Yeah, it's in there. Overall, the video is clearly one-sided and attacks my character after years of endless harassment. Everything about it feels intentionally made to paint me in a bad light. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like that's right. Yeah, I don't think that's right at all. Like, yeah, it's like, did you watch the video? Like, I thought that he was very understanding of your past. He talked about how you went through some really hard stuff. There was one point that he disagreed with you directly. What? There was one point where he disagreed with you directly, but I feel like he was very, like, he kind of toed the line in the middle, so, I don't know. I mean, I at least, like, he apologized for something he messed up on, but, I disagree with a lot of his, opinion about it, right? Someone's pointing out he also did remove the fake post about Timmy for a while. Yeah, I mean, like, I know there's probably more to it than this, but this is my follow-up, right? I want to give you that he apologized about that one thing. And of course, guys, Timmy also did add her final thoughts as well. But I don't think that Dimmy was implying that, right? Like, I don't know. I do think that Chibi reviews went way too far with some of the stuff here. As far as, like, playing victim, like, there's so many things where it's like, you really were not, like, you were not attacked first, right? There was definitely kind of like that narrative, and I'm like, why aren't you addressing that part of it, right? Like, you threw stuff out there first without even bothering to look into something, right? Or even ask questions. So I don't think it was implied as well, but I mean, I'm open if there's like a tweet that I forgot about or missed. But yeah, there it is, chat. So that is Chibi's apology. So anyway, Dimmy did decide to comment on this stuff after she came back. So let's listen to what she had to say, guys.
The fact is that I'm uncomfortable with porn. I'm okay with sexy things, though. I've never, like, further away from lewd stuff. I love lewd stuff. I personally believe in, like, sometimes it's sexier when it's all covered up, and when it's all naked, it ruins the whole dish. I don't know. That's just, like, how I feel about it personally. I personally just, like, I just what I like. That's my personal boundaries and whatever. Oh, is the music too loud?
I gotta go. You can drop it right here.
I haven't streamed in a while. But yeah, that's my personal thing. I love big titties. I love big ass. I love seeing sexy ladies on my Twitter feed, and I like it. I like VTubers that are really, like, nice looking, and it's like, if I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars or something, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna make it, like, not sexy. If I'm gonna spend something, then I'm gonna.
So obviously, just again drawing the line about what she meant by not safe for work. There it is. Yeah, Gaggle, you can drop it right here, dude. I feel like we spent so much time talking about this last week. I think I would just be reiterating myself too many times over about my initial thoughts about this situation. So at least wanted to show you that Chibi apologized about something, Mujin clarified, and that's kind of it, guys. Like, this is where everything's left off, you know? Gaggle, you want to drop those links? I'll take a look. I can take a look right now, actually. Yeah, it's just, again, I don't want to repeat myself so much, but I feel like her clapback was just too much. She definitely didn't need to do all that. This is her apology. Let's see. I was ready to genuinely take this to the ground, right? After some reflection, I really want to go as low as him. I said what I said because I probably think there's no scenario where their friend group chooses to set a fiance that cheats. Think we found a friend setting with a cheater. I don't think this is the one, though. I don't think she implied anything about that in this tweet. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, this apology doesn't talk about that at all. It's just the part about that he was suicidal. Yeah, Gaggle, I don't think there was any post where she implied that. I mean, I have everything here, right? I have the one where you know, of course, she said her stuff. Here, let me click really quick. I'll look. Got a clarification. She trolled. There was this one where she said this as well. I'm just wondering. Yeah, I'm just wondering which one they're talking about, where they're like, oh yeah, like, I genuinely don't remember that. There is one more I have. Yeah, there's also this one too. This one as well. I don't care about Chibi, but I care about men's mental health. Yeah, I don't think she said that or implied that, but if you get a tweet or something, let me know. But I don't even looking through my stuff. I don't see that anywhere. I feel like I would remember that too. I mean, I know it's been a week, but yeah, I don't think she implied that. So sorry, guys. It's my brain. Like, if somebody says something, I'm like, okay, well, I need to like find the proof on that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if my brain is like pretty much geared on like, okay, so here's this one thing and they say this, I want to find the source of that, right? And that's just how my brain works. But again, just to kind of reiterate this whole situation, I feel like Chibi started it, right? He never took ownership of that fact. He, you know, Demi definitely clapped back way too hard. And ultimately she should have, she did apologize for it, which was good. However, there was a lot of false narratives about stuff going around. You know, Muji made a video on it. Chibi wasn't happy with what he said in it. There was only one point where Chibi, like, he disagreed with Chibi. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like, overall, like, Chibi took a lot of stuff too far. As far as, like being like, oh, like, I'm a victim of stuff, right? Like, I don't think this was implied. I don't think that Mujin was, you know, again, you know, it was very one-sided. I don't think it was made to intentionally to paint you in a bad light. I just think that he disagreed with you about a certain point. That's it. But I'm glad that at least, like, there was some resolution to one part of it about those screenshots. Yeah, and I have no idea about that whole thing either, right? I do see people call out Chibi on certain stuff, and I'm like, well, I don't think that's all true, right? I think that the people that go after Chibi sometimes, they do way too much. Especially, like, looking at the past history of things, right? You know, when we look at other things that he's went through, the doxing, you know, the faking after going to his brother's grave. I mean, the dude has been through the 7 fucking circles of hell, right? I think that people calling him a cuck and stuff like that is wrong. You know, they're just saying nasty stuff. But what I will say is, I think that Chibi jumps to conclusions too easily and doesn't bother to ask for clarification or reach out or anything like that. Like, with that whole Demi thing, that could have been avoided had he just asked one question. So, but this is where we'll leave everything off, guys. I don't plan to really cover any more about this. I think this is kind of it. So, for me, I think I just disagree with how Chibi handled it, as well as some of his perception of coverage. So, that's kind of it. So guys, I do want to go back, bump up here to a little bit indie news, and then we'll go back to some of our big stories. So first up, guys, Chibi Doki is actually just released some brand. Yeah, it's just kind of like there's not much else to talk about, right? I just wanted to follow up, but I did make some internally online. Sheer amounts of crap, and a bit through, right? Yeah, I mean, I could see that, right? I could see that. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm sorry all that bad stuff happened, but also like. At the same time, like, just because that bad stuff happened doesn't mean that you get an excuse forever, right? Like, you can't play victim about everything. So anyway, guys, Chibi Doki going on to say limited edition Chibi Doki summer figures out now. So cute. I love this so much. And of course, I got the, derpy eyes as well. So go get that on YouTube. Very cool. Also, Iron Mouse just announced their brand new Starforge collaboration. Take a look, guys. Oh yeah, no, they both fucked up, Sean. Yeah, but both sides are fucked up in that situation. Absolutely, I agree with you. I kind of want that. That's awesome. Though. So there's Iron Mouse's brand new collaboration with Starforge PCs. Yeah, I've been loving all the stuff she's been doing with Connor lately. It's really cool. Of course, also, guys, Mousy has some good news. Looks like we're going to get some 3D concert, or at least some 3D streams in the future. Take a look.
I converted one of the rooms in my house into an office. We're making it my 3D room. And I got 3D stuff. Full body 3D. Which I can do now! Remember when I said, guys, one
That's
day
amazing!
I
I'm so happy
3D.
for her!
Well, guess what? The time is here. I can actually walk and stand.
That is awesome. So, yes, I've been watching those streams, actually, Gaggle. So very, very cool. Awesome to see that, Mousy's doing so much better. She's able to actually stand up and do a little bit of 3D streaming now. So, huge subbie for Mousy. I know we're always concerned about her health, but it seems like things are looking very, very good, guys. In other news, I did want to mention something here about Mint. Main Mint actually made the front page of Wikipedia, guys, which is pretty crazy. You can see right here. Wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. Did you know that on this date that Mint once hosted a spit and greet at a convention? That's right, guys. She made it on the front page of Wikipedia. I love this. I love this. I didn't even know this was a thing, dude. I had no idea this was a thing, so I love it. But Mint made it on the front page, guys. Wikipedia got her. Yeah, I was going to say, where the fuck was that? However, guys, unfortunately, we do have to talk about a little bit of bad news surrounding Made Mint really quickly. And unfortunately, guys, a lot of people were crashing out on Made Mint because she was talking about her visa.
I think I've tried to move to Japan.
Alongside with Doki Bird in a stream. A lot of people were complaining about this, saying like, oh, everybody forgot there's a global pandemic, so of course it was hard to get your visa. I love everyone ignoring that their issue wasn't the company couldn't do something for them at a certain time period because of external issues, but either the company told them it could do things that it couldn't at the time in order to get them to sign, a lie. So kind of a lot of antis going after Made Mint over this clip. So let's take a look at the clip. And we can talk about it, guys. Let's go. Yeah, just people being obnoxious and anti as always. Yo, what's up, Sunny? How are you, kitty?
I don't know. I don't think I'll do it, though. I think I've tried to move to Japan. Back in 2020, I got a job in Japan, and then
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and I was gonna go, and
then
they ghosted me. And then I got another job.
Yeah.
And they said, oh yeah, we'll give you a visa for Japan.
And then
they only started doing that after I left.
I remember too.
So basically they're complaining about the visa because they're like, oh yeah, they told us it was gonna happen. It never happened. And people are like, well, visas are very hard to get, etc. So to me, this is such like a like big issue of like a thing. It's just like, yeah, she didn't get what she was promised, right? However, a lot of the aunties and people are like, oh, so you're complaining about visas? How dare you complain about visas because they couldn't do anything anyway? There was a global pandemic, blah, 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 blah. And people are getting all rude about it, right? When it's just like, it's not even like it's just such like a nothing conversation. Why are we getting tilted about it?
Because you're like, what's
you know what I mean?
Update? And it wasn't even for you.
Like she's clearly just venting.
Yeah, because you were asking for it, and then when they finally started the process, it wasn't even for you.
No. And I remember too, because I was just like, oh, I got this other job in Japan. I could go for it because I really want to move over there. So would you be able to do that? Because I'm turning down another job for your job.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, and then you waited. And then you're like, hey, remember what? Then I asked about that visa thing?
I mean, this was in 2020.
And
She
then
did
they're
state
like,
that.
oh, yeah, we're trying to work on it. And then you find out it wasn't even for you.
I know. Yeah. And now it's for everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly this is one of those things, chat, where it's just like, they overpromised and underdelivered.
It's okay. It's okay. Your piece is gonna get approved. The moment you unpack, I feel it.
Oh, thank you, Doki.
Yeah.
You're my good luck charm.
I know. I hope it happens the exact moment you put down your last item too.
So of course, a lot of people are very upset about this because they're like, you're only bashing Ninja Sanji. Well, Mint actually did go on to respond to this and apologize, which is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie that we came to this point where she felt like she even needed to post this, but here we are, guys, so let's take a listen.
I was kind of, lamenting about my poor luck with getting the visa and everything. And
hey, Killa, what's up?
Some people were, or rather, I guess it kind of came across to some people that I was upset that my former coworkers were moving to Japan and that I was not. And that was not my intention at all. In fact, I'm very happy that that my former company would help people out more. I'm really sorry that it came off that way, and I'm sorry that
the thing is like she didn't really do anything wrong just by like venting, right? She's talking about like, oh my god, like, hey, I had this problem. It kind of seemed like they did me wrong a little bit, but people are like taking it to an extreme like they always do, right? And it's just like, look, dude, she's just venting about like something that her and some other people went through. It's literally not that big of a deal.
They had to deal with any, backlash from that. I was just trying to joke about my bad luck with the visa process.
Yeah, exactly. Like she's just making a joke about it.
Phone's about to die.
It's not even like a serious it's not even like a serious like moment. She's just kind of like they're laughing and having a good time, like looking back and reminiscing.
So I really didn't mean for it to come across that way, and I'm really sorry. But I understand that, like yeah, if you were passionate about something, you want to defend it, So, I understand that completely. And yeah, I am very happy for everybody that was able to do that. It was not me trying to complain about their situation, them getting something that I didn't. I am largely past it. I think my visa situation being as bad luck as I've had it.
Yeah, like I
in
mean,
the past couple of years,
it's so old.
I think
you know what I
it's
mean?
mostly funny. I'm trying to roll with the punches of everything, and everything happens for a reason. So if I
this is such an overreaction. It's very just straight up like this is an overreaction.
So, but for clarification, for anybody that is curious, I was told during the hiring process by someone very, very, very high up in the company that they would be able to do a visa for me. And then later on, when I asked about it, they said, "We've never heard of this. We can't do this for you." And
Yeah, and that sucks, right? If somebody says they're gonna do something and they didn't, okay, yeah, you feel a little misled, right? Which, I mean, knowing, prior work history of Mint, I'm not surprised.
So they said, we can't and we will not do this for you. So, I think anybody would be a little frustrated about that. But I've largely left it in the past. And just to not cause any more confusion about my intentions in the future, I won't bring up my old workplace anymore. I don't want to cause any drama to anybody. I don't want to cause any bad feelings to anybody. I honestly didn't know anything was happening. I actually saw some people tweeting about it. And I was like, what's happening? So
probably, to be honest, it's probably better at that point not to address it, because people are just gonna weaponize it, you know what I mean? Yeah, people are gonna do whatever it takes to cause an issue.
Yeah, I don't think.
But yeah, sometimes it's just better not to talk about it. I mean, it's a nothing burger, and you shouldn't have to hold back from talking about it. But nonetheless, it just feels like certain topics, people are gonna do whatever it takes to cause an issue, right?
We're good to just move on as well. And I'm wishing everybody.
Yeah,
that is
literally
still there,
nothing happened. Like, it's
best
so dumb.
experience. So, yeah, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. So, yeah. That's all I wanted to say. And if my former coworkers were upset at what I said as well, I want to apologize, because again, it was not my intention, and I'm really sorry that it came across like spiteful. But it was just more so me lamenting about my bad luck. And
He's so nice about everything, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't even need to do this, but she's really empathetic. She's very kind. She's very, I don't know. I feel like she's just a nice and good person, you know? So, I understand why she did this. I feel like she didn't need to do this at all. It definitely feels like a nothing burger, but here we are, Chad. So, wishing Mint all the best, as always. Guys, kind of some bad news. P&P actually finding out that some of her music is part of a huge database used by Suno and Udio to use 138 of their songs across 2 of their data sets. This is almost my entire catalog of music. And unfortunately, they're using this catalog to train AI-generated models. So Pia's music is Starlight is unfortunately part of that data set. I don't know if there's ways to get this removed. I really hate this, and I'm so sorry that you're having to go through this, Pia, but I would do everything possible to try to remove it, because that's fucked. We're going to be talking about Gen AI a lot here in a minute, chat. Another news as well, Amelie is Sayu having a bit of a problem here, guys. Coming here from Sila says, he just reminded us Sayu and Monarch, aka Amelie, aren't a ship and that they're just friends. We don't care if you prefer them together, they're not a couple. Sincerely, Sayu's spouse who's tired of this shit. But yes, they keep shipping of course, Sayu and Amelie together, despite their wishes, which is very weird. Sayu goes on to say, just want to remind you, I'm married to Sila, the Scuff twins, aka myself, and Amelie are literally friends, very sibling energy. Please don't ship us. I don't approve it. It makes me uncomfortable. Even though we're VTubers, we're real people. Amelie going on to add to this says, not only are you guys married like that, but that should be enough, full stop. But I've literally said on numerous occasions to remind me of my little brother, but it's actually so gross, it keeps happening. Guys, if somebody asks you not to do that kind of stuff, respect their boundaries. Like, come on. Just be a decent person. I guess this tweet got deleted, but they were talking about how somebody, why this got brought up was somebody had like keychains or something where they were shipping Sayu and Amelie together with some keychains. So that's kind of what started this. But guys, just respect each other. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. Yeah, exactly, Lumu. Like, just, if somebody said they're uncomfortable with that, just don't do it. Like, it's not that hard. It's wild to me. Yeah, guys, if you ever wanted to backseat me in Elden Ring, well, I got some good news. Shindax has actually come up with the best way to actually backseat people, where now text-to-speech system will make chat sound like they're random hecklers yelling at the screen. Take a look, guys.
Use the pointy end of the sword. Can you take him? Roll for seduction. Have you tried giving them a cease and desist?
I love Syndax so much.
You should try doing more damage now.
I love this so much, dude. I love him. He is so funny. He always says the funniest shit. Like, I'm not adding this, by the way. I am not adding this to our stream. Love this so much. I had to share this with you. Nobody really backseats me because they know better, but I thought this was really cool. In other news as well, chat, I have a very interesting topic I want to cover with all of you, and that is Momo. Zion, of course, doing a quote retweet here, but I want to read the initial post first, and we need to talk about it. I'll be terminating my VTubing activities effective today. I've had health complications. I'm running out of money. I don't see the point of VTubing anymore if nobody's going to help me financially. Thank you for staying with me till the end. Sincerely, Momo. So I'm not going to lie. This seems a little entitled. You know what I mean? Like, if nobody's going to help me financially, I'm not going to be a VTuber. Well, yeah, exactly, Foxer. Nobody really owes you anything. Like, becoming a full-time VTuber is already difficult enough. Getting that financial support, getting people involved, etc. Right? Like, so nobody owes you anything or is required to pay your bills. You know, so it's very, very entitled. This was kind of making rounds. Of course, Zion says, "Imagine me this entitled. You're never going to be VTubing expecting people to pay your bills," which is true, right? You should work up to it. I've been doing this for 3 years and I still feel guilty doing subathons and donathons. Yeah, I don't even know, but there is a follow-up to this. Momo did put out a letter here. This is, "Thank you, my dearies, and I'm sorry for giving up." Official report from Momo. Let's take a look. "To my dearest little angels, I began my VTubing activities in March 2025 as an indie group of my friends. Going well, but there have been many issues within the group, which ultimately led to its dissolution in February 2026. After the disband, I desperately tried to cling to my old VTuber identity because I did not want to let go of the beautiful memories I had made. Then at the start of the month, I had enough. I decided to delete everything and rebrand. Means no model, no assets, nobody support me. I was by myself." What does this have to do with your post from earlier? I'm so confused. Okay, I just want to make sure it was the same person because I'm like, what? Like, yeah, it takes a long time. Like, going full time in a year is very abnormal. I decided to rebrand, delete everything. So at first, I thought I was doing well, posting my terrible art and getting 100 views. I was so happy that so many people finally saw me as an individual. I prepared for my debut, then got scammed and scammed a little more. I still believe I could do it. However, some of the videos I watched completely wrecked my view on the VTubing world. Many videos I watched claimed that professional VTubing was a quick money scheme, that I could get everything for free if I was cute enough. So I committed to— What? What video said— What? What video said that? Professional VTuber— What? What video said that in the what? No way, dude. I've never seen a video that's ever said that. Other time on Twitter views, Dull Viper. I committed to the bit. I made myself a very cute, soft, angelic, and blindly followed what they told me. I thought that was the right thing. Eventually I got sick of it. Ever since our disband, I didn't really want to be a VTuber anymore. I thought I could find people just like them. As you already know, I couldn't, so I gave up. So are you admitting that you tried to only do this for money? It's just so weird. I want to put on my thoughts here to think about what I believed in and what was true. I posted my graduation message just to let my friends know that I cannot be posting anymore. Didn't expect to reach people who had never heard of me. They told me that VTubing wasn't about the money, but about the experience itself. Why would you ever think that VTubing is about the money? Where did you get that idea? Oh, sweetheart, VTubing content creation is not about the money. After making friends, having fun, showing the community that loves you, and I never realized that until now. This isn't really me coming back. I still plan on leaving the account as is, as a memorial. Don't expect every single person who saw my graduation post to see it either. I just want the people who are around me until the end to know that I made a mistake and that they shouldn't do what I did. This will be the last post I make here. Momo Tinchi. This will be the last post I make on here. Continues to bait every hour. As soon as you see the attention you're getting, Get negative, you love, and you post more. Are they still posting like more and more? Yeah, I guess they are, huh? Yeah, people are not taking this slow. Yeah, people won't call this actually graduating, more of a dropout. Yeah, so people are very much just like, look, like, nobody owes you anything, right? Especially if you're a content creator, they're not going to pay your bills. But it's very like, yeah, you want to do a false expectations and approach it in a disingenuous way, quick money scheme. I'll be honest, I'm really, really stuck on the videos. Which videos specifically did you watch that led you to believe that YouTubing was a quick money scheme? Yeah, I don't know, Chad. It seems very just disingenuous. Maybe they were just disillusioned from the start, but yeah, guys, nobody owes you anything. You should always be thankful if people do support you, but yeah, nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. I mean, I'm sorry you didn't get support, but that's sometimes how it goes, you know? But yeah, you can expect people to help you financially. What did it say on their account? Hold on. I don't think I saw this. Kitty's post, let's see, I do this better than that person because I've been here longer. It's bad that I didn't know about VTubing itself. Another community was going to react. That I said something wrong, but I don't think it's worth making a fuss about. Just want to come on here. That's not true. It saddens me to see people misinterpreting what I'm trying to communicate. Not selling anything. I'm not in debt. Please don't listen to lies. She's terminated retail activity selling. Yeah, I don't know if she said if she sold anything, but what I will say is that she clearly said it was due to health issues. You know, and there was no financial support. A lot of people start VTubing with their mindset and they're quickly disappointed. Yeah, you're not passionate about content creation. It's not gonna be fun. Exactly. And she's still posting, even though she said every last post. So I think I see a little bit of the issue here. I just think this person was either very disillusioned or went into this for the wrong reasons. Yeah, I think it's what it boils down to. So either way, chat, I mean, I'm wishing you the best, Momo, but it's definitely a hard lesson to learn, right? Definitely a hard lesson to learn. In other news, guys, let me give you a little bit of an update about Filian, guys. Now, first up, if you go and check the Filian is Lost channel now, well, the wall is closing for good in 3 days, guys. In 3 days, it is closing. And whatever is painted will become the final piece. We're paying to have it displayed on one of the biggest billboards on Earth in the heart of Shibuya, Japan, for the entire world to see. So whatever is on here, guys, at the end, coming up in 3 days is what's going to end up on the final posting. So this is going to be done. However, guys, we did get a big update about Filian. And I gotta tell you guys, people are not happy about this. Some people are, but I've seen a lot of negative commentary around it. So Rima put this out. And Filian's voice has actually been recognized in a billboard ad campaign spotted running over the Shibuya crossing in Japan. Video starts before glitching out to what seems like Filian's silhouette, asking, "Can you hear me?" before blue screening. So guys, take a look. Let me know what you think about this one. Yeah, people are not happy though.
That's a whoa. Something's broke.
And that's really it, chat. I'll play it for you one more time. Yeah, I'll play it for you one more time. But it's clearly Filian.
Something's broke.
It is definitely Filian because also the website here says FilianIsLost.com. So we definitely know it's Filian, but yeah, again, somebody puts that out in the comments. But we do have a lot of other comments as well. People like Shino that says, honestly, I'm just fed up with it. Either come back or not, for fuck's sake. Of course, Agonani respectfully, was Filian even big enough to warrant all this, especially in Japan, where she probably doesn't have any viewers? I mean, I don't know if that's true, right? But I'd say probably her majority of fans are English over here in the West. The glitches are actually distorted text. We're going to hunt down a higher quality video, but this one was clear enough to make out. And they go on to say it says Filian is missing. So I guess it was in Norwegian, allegedly. Somebody says, by the time the ARG is over, Filian's firstborn is going to be walking and speaking. Of course, this is getting silly. Does anybody else feel like this is dragging on a bit too long? This publicity stunt is most definitely working. Don't get me wrong. I feel like it's excessive for what I assume is going to be a VTuber re-debut. Time doesn't stop and expectations only go higher, but we'll see. I'm going to be honest, chat. I mean, like, I'm glad to see more information come out, but I'm still going to stick with my original assumption that Filian had, like, legal problems and she's using the ARG to kind of bide time until it's over, till she can re-debut properly. So I truly and honestly think there's some kind of legal holdup. And I think she's using this as a way to keep people's interests and also kind of, you know, buy some time until we actually get something. Yeah, because nobody delists all their YouTube and all of their large social medias for no reason, right? I mean, why would you remove such a large source of revenue from your own stuff? Yeah, I mean, I would understand, right? I would get it. But I think that is more than likely what's going on here. This is just to keep people kind of going, keeping people interested and talking about it so it doesn't seem like she's just completely, well, excuse my pun, but lost, you know?
Brother, this guy stinks!
Well, that's it, guys. That's literally all that we have to go on right now. I mean, it is working, right? Exactly, Sunny. Like, people are talking about her. It's obviously in the forefront of people's minds, which is cool. But we'll see what happens, guys. I think it's more than that. She's being in the VTuber space, saying she's not. It's kind of weird. I mean, she is, right? She's absolutely giant in the VTuber space. I think she's bigger in the West than over, you know, in, like, Japan, right? That's what I'm saying, Spectre. But what I would also say is that there's no reason for her to delist all of her stuff unless there was some kind of big reason, right? Which I don't think a lot of people are willing to acknowledge, which is very strange to me. I think a lot of people are coping about it. Makes no sense to delete everything just for rebrand. Exactly, Thunderboy. And that's why I think there's some kind of legality involved. So anyway, we'll see, chat. That's all I got for you about Filian. So, but let's talk about something kind of crazy. I need to stretch really quick, guys.
Have the people forgotten the Gravity Falls ARG event? That creators hid clues literally all over the world. I love such events. It's something different at least.
But Deception, they didn't also delete all of their social medias and delete the show from you know, viewing, right? That would kind of be like an apples to apples comparison, right? But yeah, that was really cool. So guys, I don't want to talk about this particular website that has been stealing people's content, including my own chat. Let me stretch really quick, and then we'll get into this. Sorry, my legs are killing me. Yeah, chat. This website, they stole my content. I wrote that up in her community called me Schizo. Sorry, I understand how law works.
What do you,
don't even
the
worry about it,
viewers,
Sauce.
think it is?
Yeah, don't even worry about it, Sauce. Yeah, I mean, like, I think a lot of people are coping about it, but there's a lot of clues out there as to why would you delete all your stuff? It makes no sense. So guys, there is a new website. It is called Stream Recorder, and what it does is, well, it's recording your streams. But the worst part about all of it is it hides it behind a paywall. Of course, you can report this of your own stuff is there, but yeah, it's actually hidden behind a paywall, guys. They record your stuff, and that's it. They even are taking unpublished VODs and listing them there as well. Now, I will tell you, I did have to reach out to them. They did remove my stuff, but I did have to kind of get a little spicy with them through email, but ultimately they did I removed my stuff from their website. However, chat, even though my experience removing it was very simple, in comparison to some other people that had some really fucked up stuff. So let's take a look here. Yu says, attention, if you're a streamer, chances are all your VODs are getting uploaded or re-uploaded to a website called Stream Recorder. I'm gonna reread that, guys. If you're a streamer, chances are all of your VODs got re-uploaded on a website called Stream Recorder. Now, what is the issue? Well, they put it behind a paywall and monetize it. They're literally making money, chat, off of our content, but you are not the ones who are getting paid. I checked in, my videos were up on there. This is extremely fucked up. Sometimes I unpublish VODs on my own comfort. I discuss vulnerable topics and re-upload the cut version onto YouTube. But this site just steals it all uncut. I mean, yeah, it's very parasitic, right? They're monetizing off of our stuff, right? So, of course, UU says, I went to Discord, their Discord, and requested a DMCA takedown. And this was the conversation that followed. By the way, chat, I sent an email because when I opened a ticket in their Discord, they closed it. They didn't even respond. They just closed my ticket. I'm like, what? I've explained to the storage website, even streamers supposedly use it. And premium unlocks all VODs and all streamers, meaning my content is not behind an individual paywall, but a paywall nonetheless, right? So it's still you have to pay a fee to see all that stuff, right? So extremely scummy to me. Why wouldn't they verify their streamers before to try to avoid this? And if they respect streamers' consent as they claim, why only verify once they put up a DMCA request and so indirectly profiting off of you? As you can see, I was timed out after asking too many questions, of which I only got a rehearse answer to. Here's the start of the conversations. Here's the ticket they created. It says, to proceed with a DMCA takedown request, you need to verify that you're the rightful owner of the content. You need to give us a screenshot of your profile page, a screenshot of your creator's studio dashboard. These details are required to confirm ownership. If you do not provide request information, we'll be unable to process your request further. UU says, take down my videos this instance. They said, thank you for providing the info. We will notify you when recordings get removed. UU says, how long does this take and will I receive payout if my videos got paid for? How is this legal? That's kind of a good question, right? It's one thing to re-upload my content, but another to monetize free content that does not belong to you. Oh, they have like everybody. They said we record publicly available live streams on user requests. We do not upload VODs. And another thing, users don't pay for recordings. They pay for recording services, and anyone with a free account can access the recording. You don't need premium for that. Dude, they're literally just talking in circles. You're recording our content and put it behind a paywall. Like, that, it doesn't matter. Like, the process, you're still doing it. The site prompts me to pay to unlock more of my own content. And that's why we have DMCA takedown requests. But here's the problem, right? Yes, you have the takedown requests, but you shouldn't be recording somebody's stuff without their consent and monetizing it, right? Isn't that illegal? Am I crazy? Since you requested it, your recordings will be removed from the platform. I will not be recorded. You says once my videos are taken down, please don't re-upload or record them again in the future. And of course, you says, so did they have to pay? This is contradicting. Yeah, it's against US for Twitch, as we saw earlier, right? He says, I just said that the site prompts me to pay to unlock more of the VODs, not to record them. They said, as I said earlier, we don't sell the content, we sell our automatic recording services. Recordings are part of that. But as you can see right here, chat, it says, unlock more recordings right here. You're someone selling the content, not just the ability to record it. So they're literally straight up just lying to you about that part. They're like, oh, no, we're only selling the right to record it, but you still don't have the right to record it. Not, you know what I mean? On top of this, too, it says, hey, stream recorder from Nekomickey. The reason why 62 of my VODs are up on your website with an incorrect AI description of my content. You claim this is for streamers as well as viewers, but I was never alerted. You also seem to have a premium paid version benefiting from VODs and my content without my knowledge. You're also raising your banning streamers from your Discord, doing takedown requests while claiming you're doing nothing shady. Of course, here's Nekomickey stuff. Has this like AI just generated thing about like her content. And then of course here's that same thing right here saying that, you gotta pay to unlock it, right? Even Bree, Cookie Box, goes on to say, one of the disgusting chat GPT has summary is this. Posting about her chat GPT summary that they have below her stuff as well. So definitely not happy about it, right? It says stuff like, Bree Cookie Box has carved out a unique niche in the VTuber world, blending her skills as both an entertainer and a technical creator. Yeah, it's just kind of like a weak wrap up. Obviously, it's AI generated. Of course, also, guys, Yasina says, okay, so talking about this, my quick PSA to my mutual content creators. I'm an informant and proof that a website Stream Recorder has, without my consent, uploaded my bots as well as having a paywall. This is beyond fucked up since I have my content free on my YouTube and Twitch for my community. I'm currently working on getting it taken down in their Discord server and put in a ticket as well, which I've been told I'll be informed of when it will all be removed. Meanwhile, I'm seeing them timeout delete creators going into chat, asking to remove their content from their website, as well as flat out lying about transparency and how they don't paywall when proof is being shown. Or to my fellow content creators to go and check if you've also been affected and report, file a ticket to remove your content. So of course right here, you can see all their VODs. And of course it says, hey, auto streamer is not currently available. Make sure you upgrade to premium so you can, get all this stuff. So here's our conversation with the moderators in that Discord. That's what I said too, but it's still meaning my content is behind a paywall, which is fucked up considering all my past broadcasts are publicly available in high quality. I'm a YouTuber free. They go on to respond. We already explained to them you don't have to, as we request streamers consent to, or we respect streamers consent to, but you don't. You uploaded it beforehand, so you're not respecting their consent. This still isn't right because you're paying for recording software. My VODs are free to view already on Twitch and should be recorded without consent from the original creator. Of course, saying thanks for timing me out. We're not individually selling any streamers' content, but it doesn't matter. You're selling their content in a wide arc, right? Like you're selling a subscription for them to access the stuff.
What the is that?
Literally. So they're just waffling on about excuses here, chat. On top of that, Yasina goes on to say, oh, now they're deleted all the messages in their general channel that called them out for lying about their paywalls. Tis, luckily I screenshotted it. Yeah, get him. Oh my god.
Stop fucking lying.
Of course, which one did she say? Oh, she took a screenshot of the one she just showed. So there is that, chat. Very crazy that they're going through such links to be as non-transparent as possible with everybody. Yeah, you're selling other people's content without their consent. And of course, even whether it's individual or mass, you're still having to pay for a paywall to access that content, right? Of course, even Siri gets involved and it says, there's a website re-uploading VODs without creators' consent. And to make it worse, they're charging people to access them. So now we have a very big streamer getting involved in talking about this as well, which is great, by the way. We need bigger names to talk about it. Ivory goes on to say, for those needing information regarding Stream Recorder, your trademark information can be found at this link. It includes everything you need to file a lawsuit. Do not use their fake DMCA claim on their website. They have not honored DMCA claims for more than one streamer who submitted. In my opinion, their form is there to gather personal data that may not be public knowledge in order to exploit and or sell. I mean, it could be the case, right? I went through emails, so it's a little bit easier, but I did have my stuff ultimately removed. But I could see how this could still be a problem to a lot of people, right? Neko Mickey says, hopefully this is the last post I have to make on this. Stream Recorder keeps claiming they're just a recording tool. At least 4 times who is paying for the cloud storage of VODs on their website. They avoided the question each time. I think that's all you need to know what their answer really is. Just the tool. Yeah, I don't think so. Looks like there might be some legality issues if they admit that, so please keep spreading the word. Nekomiki goes on to say, that doesn't answer the question. I don't know why you're providing irrelevant information. Doesn't matter how long it's hosted. That's not what I asked. I'm disappointed that when people are recently asked for clarification, they're not getting answers. All of HoloLive is on there too. That's insane. Solution is to mute concerns entirely. That's not how this should work. The reason things keep getting discussed again and again is because they aren't being answered. I got confirmation from your team that my content will not be uploaded going forward. I will keep tabs to make sure that. But I think us asking them why exactly this transpired at all is very valid ask. They said, yes, the Stream Recorder is an online recording tool. The recorded file will be in the cloud storage. Why providing a service instead of creating an app? Stream Recorder is an online app. Nakamiki says, I'm asking for who is paying or providing the cloud storage for the VODs accessible on this website. It's the stream recorder provides the tool and premium users pay for the tool. So again, they just keep ignoring it. Them answering who pays for the cloud storage. Obviously, that's going to be the people that pay for the subscriptions. And are paying for our VODs to be up on that cloud stuff. Very illegal, avoiding the question. This is definitely a website to look out for. So if you see stream recorder, guys, be careful out there. This is a nefarious website that is trying to use people for their own game. Really fucked up. Really
the missile
fucked up.
knows where it is at all times, except when it knows there is a theft. Don't make me turn around, because then I'll know where you aren't.
Yeah, they can do member streams, all kinds of stuff, right? Or let's say you delist a video. Like, okay, so who was here when I almost got banned? You know which moment I'm talking about, right? I know Nid knows. I know Nid was here, but I'm not here. Let's just say there was a stream where I almost got banned because I accidentally showed a picture I shouldn't have showed up on this website. Yeah, so, you know, obviously I don't want that listed as a bot. Like, you know what I mean? So, stuff like that is just like, there's a personal level. Like, if you delete a bot, there's probably a reason for that. And obviously they just don't respect that at all, chat, which is really fucked up. I showed a nudie picture. I showed nudie art by accident of my own model. And then, yeah, I had to delist the video. It was not very good. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get fucking, like, canceled. I thought I was gonna, like, you know, get banned. I was so scared, but yes, I opened the homework folders. No, I didn't get reported ultimately. I took it down so quickly. Yeah, I took it down so fast. Yeah, that was me. I was freaking out. I was losing it. So anyway, chat, let's talk about a website. No, not the website we talk about, Stream Recorder. I want to talk about another website that has sparked a huge amount of controversy, guys. Well, let's take a look at it. And that is, of course, this website right here. Created by Eggy Weggy. It is called the Creator Hub. It provides free tools and guides for VTuber streamers and short form creators. You can do all kinds of stuff, guys. You can do, you can plan and organize. You can sign in through your Google account. I think it's Google, right? Yeah, sign in with Google or your email. Lots of tools, right? Thumbnail checker, to-do list, toolkit, subathon planner. There's a lot of stuff that's on here, right? Looks very cute. I checked it out. I did ultimately kind of like the website. I thought it was pretty cool. However, chat, unfortunately, this website has drawn a lot of scrutiny because of, well, its lack of security in AI usage. Let's go take a look. So, I have a question here from Esme Silverthorne that says, this is cool. Looking forward to trying it. Was AI used at all in its production? I just want to be seen. Aggie says, I had to use Claude to figure out how vidIQ worked. I reverse engineer it to be free, as well as scrape tags from vidIQ, as it doesn't have a public API, not through Claude or ChatGPT. And help me with debugging, as I'm not a professional developer. No AI was used on anything design or creative-wise, and all branding was developed by Nyx Gothica. And all UI components and design were done by myself. So, Claude, if you don't know, guys, is a, well, it's a generative AI coding thing, right? It's something that you can basically do what's called vibe coding. And vibe coding is like, you tell the program what you want, and it creates code around that. So, like, oh, I want a website that has a white background and 5 bubble boxes that say this, and then the code is spit out. It's like, flip, and it gives it to you. Sorry, we need a little dance break, guys. A little dance break, but ultimately this is technically using Gen AI. It's just through coding, right? I know a lot of people have different feelings about this. To be honest, from what I have come to understand in my research yesterday, before I obviously cover this topic, is Gen AI coding is pretty much just as bad as regular Gen AI. Yes, it's not technically stealing from artists, but normally the code it outputs is pretty shitty, to say the least. So I know that there's a lot of, like debacle around is using Claude or Gen AI coding okay, etc., etc. I'm gonna leave that to you, of course. That's up to you. It is different programmers. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point, right, Noctis? For people that program code and stuff, I guess it is stealing certain scripts or whatever, right? So yes, technically you are right. But anyway, I want to at least just put it out there that this is Gen AI, chat. You might have a different feeling about the coding part of it versus art. For me, I'm just kind of like, I don't like that, you know, especially the environmental damage it does. Some people are okay with this. Typically, I'm okay with AI as a tool, right? AI as a tool can do some really amazing things as long as it's not stealing from people. But there's definitely a nuance to consider as we continue in this topic. So at least I want to put that out there right now. These are my experience with testing it with PowerShell. Often adds a lot of fluff and necessary stuff. So the big thing that I want to point out for you today is, you know, consider what you want to consider about whether you're okay with, you know, Gen AI coding. That's obviously up to you as an individual. But what I want to point out is Gen AI coding is very subpar and has a lot of holes in it. And that's what we're going to run into here. So obviously there's admittance of using it. Aggie goes on to say, I'm explaining here, but retweeting us. And so I also believe there's a difference between Gen AI for art and creative endeavors and AI used for mechanical purposes, such as data scrubbing, programming fixes, etc. My personal belief, and this is the belief that the program is built off of computers to computer things, humans to human things. So obviously that's their take, right? Whatever, right? Not gonna dive too deep into that particular part because we could talk about that for hours. But what I do want to point out is, well, people were very, very upset with this website, guys. And the reason for that is because there was a lot of exploits in it. So Anna says, do not download that ADHD app from that VTuber. Aside from the content creator misleading their AI usage, they're not a coder. There's a lot of security issues where anyone can easily hack or infiltrate the site. I'm linking the source, but I censored a word because I needed usage for it. They're just talking about listing some code here. I assume this means something to coders. I don't know what this means, but they're basically like, yeah, you know, there's a lot of lack of security. And you're going to see this a lot because multiple people decided to talk about it, right? Of course, Aggie adds to this with the blog now. They say, so I'm not going to get into AI debate with you because not everything labeled AI is evil and should be avoided, which is true. I do agree with that. Claude is regular use in programming in the exact ways I used it, and it's literally trained by a senior developer. Also, there isn't huge security risk to the site. I had it looked over by a professional in cybersecurity. We even did a double pass last night just to make sure. There's no personal information stored on the site, no passwords. It doesn't have to be Fort Knox in order to be safe to use. And this is a massive fear-mongering for something that is a nothing burger. If you want the details, the security key change. Hi to Neil, I'm sure we'll be able to explain. But harassing me in an absolutely free product I made to help people is not the way to go about it. Leave me alone. I do agree that harassing Aggie about it is wrong. I do think it's okay to give fair criticism. And I think that if there is genuinely a problem with it, the product should not be put out there, right? It's like, I think your intention was awesome, and I will acknowledge that. However, if there is even the remote possibility of a security issue, you know, that is something that's got to be talked about, right? Of course, Taiga Chama does go on to talk about this in greater detail. Hey guys, they have a doctorate in computer science and programming, so I feel like they're pretty reputable to at least, you know, give us the rundown. So here we go.
As a person with a doctorate in comp sci and has been programming since I was in middle school, I beg of you all to stop thinking vibe coding is going to be enough.
And
you should have hired an actual programmer if you haven't coded in a long time. The cybersecurity risks, the blatant use of Claude, looking at the GitHub, it's literally just a bunch of files slapped together in one folder for some shit.
Yeah, and again, that's very problematic, right? You don't even want email leaks.
I believe that your ideas and intentions were not meant to be malicious, but I beg you to scrap this all and rewrite it from scratch without Claude, or at least hire a programmer and cybersecurity analyst before bringing it to the public and risking their safety with them not knowing how any of this works. That's irresponsible and dangerous. Especially for code you cannot vet.
I mean, I do agree with that.
You're against Gen AI for art but not for mechanical/technical purposes. Computer do computer things, humans do human things. You do know that humans created computers, right? We created code. Modern computing you have now wouldn't have been possible without humans.
I think this is a really good point.
So in your eyes it's not okay to replace artists, but it's okay to replace programmers.
I think this is a great point, honestly. I think this would probably be my, like, go-to paragraph on people that don't understand why Gen AI programming is problematic, right? I think this is a very nicely worded paragraph here, but I think to go on to show that, this was co-authorized as, I think just the proof kind of behind that. So I think basically just like, this wasn't very great. Very good paragraph. On top of that, they said, I'm going to say this isn't a Mindum. I've sat down, checked, and cloned her repos for some other projects on her GitHub, and they're connected live to her super bass DBS coders. You probably know what this means, with sensitive info that the users have put in. So there is clearly a way to find that, right? You'll probably set up authentication for the super base key for a public repo. Also saw she made creator OS hub pages for other users, but I was able to easily find sensitive info that she said users have put into it, such as medical info. So yeah, don't use this for any of her other stuff, really. Definitely looks like a very, very bad look, right? Let's go take a look at what else they have to share about it.
I think my biggest concern is checking through her past projects. She has repeated history of using Claude and immense security issues with her code.
Yeah, I don't know about
I've been
any
able
past
to
stuff,
easily
but
find information that I
nonetheless.
shouldn't be able to with projects she did with specific creators, including messages. So if I was able to access that with her other projects, I'm
Which
sure
one did
this
she
one
mean,
it'll
Blue
be
Brawler?
possible too. I think that again her intentions are good.
Yeah, and I do
But
agree with
relying
that
on
as well.
Claude to write her code, and myself as a programmer being able to see that she doesn't fundamentally understand it, is really bad. Especially cause the AI itself sure can't figure out how to solve security risks either.
That's a very good point. So, of course, we have Neo, who goes on to say, since this is starting to blow up and everybody's seeking for more information, then should be allowed a list of everything that I found that was fixed or addressed. Remember, this is the person that Eggy said, you can check with, right? They said, I put all this stuff. This is, then I'm not addressing it anymore, right? So, manager, editor, permission, stored access. I mean, all of this stuff, right? This is just kind of what they fixed. No password, service role, key, database password, or private API secret were found in a repository. So, again, this is just everything that they allegedly had fixed during that time. So, yeah, a lot of holes to patch, right? This person is very upset about Eggy trying to kind of meet in the middle. I would definitely say this is way too aggressive, but they're saying, what a disingenuous prick. Yes, using the proper channels that you slashed off because you didn't like what, that it made you look bad. I try to be nice, that's all potential, but you're just another two-faced cancer in this place. I mean, it's just way too strongly worded, right? You can criticize somebody, you don't need to be an asshole about it. Which I think they did acknowledge in their comments, so apologies for the word choice, but Eggy did try to meet everybody halfway, and I'll be making an online desktop version of the Creator Hub with downloadable updates for those who are worried about database security. The online version will still exist for those who choose to use it. I have a way to download your data and transfer to offline if you wish. To those who message me through proper channels with genuine feedback, questions, etc., thank you. I appreciate the time you took to send me genuine, detailed feedback. I was genuinely just trying to make something good to help people and do things that I always preach by sharing it, which is not gatekeeping. I was asked by multiple people to release it to help others, which is why I did it. So there is the intention, of course, right there, chat, directly from her. For the coming weeks, I'll be focusing on my health, like I stated before, as I'm very sick, so there will likely not be further updates for some time, as this project has caused me far more stress than I needed, and I'm very demotivated by it. It's entirely your choice to use it or not. The fact that they had to sign up when they didn't have the account deletion process is against state is deeply concerning. I agree with you. So, ultimately, chat, Eggy did decide to drop the website, right? They said I'll be taking down the Creator Hub. I'm no longer working on it because this has gone way too far. I've gotten death threats. You're trying to dox people, helping the project and claiming my illness is fake. All this because I dared to and help the community in a way you don't enjoy. No one was forcing you to use the website. I never claimed to be a professional programmer or security professional, and I appreciate the people who were professionals that came to me in emails and DMs about the issues and tried to help. That means the world to me. Heidi was the first stranger to reach out and has been amazing help. I did everything as fast as I could to fix the security issues, but if that's not good enough for y'all, then that's fine. But ultimately, I can't handle the bullying, the harassment too much for me, especially while I'm going through medically at this point. So I think the thing here is like knowing Eggy and knowing this tool, because I looked at it myself, right? I think it was all good intentions, right? It was all meant to help people out. And that is appreciated, right? People need a tool like that. It's a great website. It really is. There's so much you can do with it. And I think it's wonderful. I do think, however, sadly, there's just a lot of security issues and exploits. And yes, even though people were able to fix it and obviously were very helpful, you put it up there and people's information was up for grabs, right? It was a security risk, and I think that was a little irresponsible, right? So I appreciate you trying to fix it. And I know your intentions are good, Eggy. I get that. It's just kind of like, unfortunately, you released it in a state that it was not ready to be released. You kind of rushed it, right? But I do want to say that sending death threats or doxing or claiming their illness is fake is absolutely ridiculous, right? Obviously, of course, there is, a little bit of conversation we had about using Gen AI as well. Yeah. Well, what's your thoughts about this, Chad? I got a few more things I want to read to you, but I think that good intentions is bad execution, you know? Of course, Link says, do none of you in this space know how to stop taking shit so far? I got it. Everything, not everyone does for free with malicious intent. I understand addressing concerns about security and use of AI, but most of you brought up the concerns was just the fearmonger. I'm so sorry you went through that, Eggy. I really enjoyed the using Creator app. It was a really good idea to help smaller creators, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, again, it wasn't in bad faith, right? It definitely wasn't in bad faith. The response absolutely was not merited. It says, hey, like, this was not up to par, right? And this is what needed to be fixed, and that's it. You know what I mean? So let's go take a look here at Inamasu, who kind of like, I'll be honest, I feel very similar to their wrap-up. I think they had some good things to say.
Because I've been reposting a lot about it, I'll make a statement regarding it. I do not condone the harassment of Eggy, however there is a lot of evidence to show that she wasn't professional, relied on AI, and other things, such as me personally seeing her use chat to extend images for thumbnails rather than just doing it in Photoshop. There are a few BTS things that I want to work out privately, but ultimately I'll leave it at this.
Eggy has not been professional, could have handled all this differently. I did hear some stuff, people being like, they, just blocking people. I was not able to find any proof behind that, so you can put this up on the shelf. I don't know where she was unprofessional. I guess maybe they're arguing that, like, because she put it out in, a state it should have been released in, it was unprofessional, but I don't know about this word. Could have handled all this differently, but none of this should be an excuse to send alleged death threats, right? Or harass about relationships. So I think she knows what she's done. That is credible. That is current time, because who knows how much of she knows this from vidIQ and AI. Do I think she deserved to be harassed? No. I think she had a good intention, so I think she has to learn, mature before coming back. Yes, and right now I think her mental's been wrecked for a while. Need to focus on that. I mean, my thing about it is just like, I hope that she realizes this is a really cool tool. It can be very helpful. It's just, sometimes you gotta go through the right steps, right? To make sure that all of it is 100% proper. And I do gotta say, chat, I am leaning on a lot of people that are experts in this field, because I don't know about coding, right? I can't go out and learn about enough of it to comment on this particular thing, because it's such a huge amount of stuff, right? Huge amount of information and understanding. But I think when an expert says, hey, this has some problems in it, I think it's just like, yeah, okay, like I can see that, right? Any personal information that is able to be accessed, that's problematic, right? And that's not even talking about the Gen AI stuff. Yeah, like I have to lean on professionals for that. So I don't think worse of Eggy at all for this. Like, to be honest, I think the same of her. I just think that, just re-examine it, That's kind of it. Yeah, exactly. She just didn't have the skills. And sometimes it's just you gotta partner with the right people. If you don't know, ask. Yeah, there's gotta... Yeah, I mean, no security is 100%, right? But there should be basics, right? There should be an expectation of certain stuff put into place. And if there's a code that has a lot of holes in it, she did do the right thing by reaching out to have somebody try to help her. So that was really good. No, I mean, I know Aggie. She's come on tea time a few times. A small update, I talked to Aggie privately about the tool. I'll see if I can take my hands on it. And so far, she's okay to give me the files to work on it. Yeah, nothing to do about it, especially since programming to making sense can be a learning challenge. That's cool. I mean, that's great that you're trying to do something to make it better. And I think that's all it needed, right? It needed an actual professional to look at it. Make sure it was good, right? I don't think that you should be attacking her over this. It's just like, yeah, girl, this was not up to par. You shouldn't have released it. It's a learning lesson. High five, go fix it. Have a great day. And that's kind of it. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. I think she needs to slow down, make an app. Some of the vulnerabilities are particularly bad. At an architectural level, she should have taken the site down. Yeah, I'm surprised this site isn't taken down. Maybe it's fixed, but yeah, I mean, you certainly have a responsibility if somebody says, oh, this is fucked up. You gotta be like, ah, shit, dude, I gotta, fix that. Yeah, absolutely. You can be angry without harassing the person. Just give them some, give them the feedback, right? In a constructive way instead of attacking. And I think that's what happened. She did say some people, did reach out to her, which is good. Obviously, harassing her is not the way to go, but bringing up genuine concerns is all in fair game, right? If there are those kind of vulnerabilities. So, something to think about, guys. But that is what's going on with Eggy. Kind of crazy. Guys. Now, chat, I want to talk to you about something that I did not know was going on. But this is absolutely fucking nuts. And, as a certified Arby's hater, I just felt like we had to talk about this today, chat. Yeah, even though this is not VTuber news, yeah, we're gonna talk about this. So, Charlie recently covered a story that was about an Arby's manager that was spitting in people's food and spreading herpes. I told you guys. Don't eat Arby's. You didn't believe me. I told you guys. Why didn't you believe me, guys? You never listen to me. But here we go. Let's take a look at this video that Charlie put up about this insane situation, guys. Oh my god.
I needed more reasons to avoid eating at Arby's.
Yes! Face Charlie! Face Charlie! He gets it! He gets it! As if I needed another reason to avoid fucking Arby's.
I just learned about an ongoing case where a former Arby's manager spit in a customer's food, which they have video evidence to confirm the spitting
great, wonderful.
there, and allegedly gave that customer herpes. That is unhinged. And I'm going to tell you something, sports fans, I'm not even that surprised to learn that from Arby's. Because if you've been around for a while, you might recall 4-ish years ago, Arby's waged viral warfare on me as well. When doing the hottest sandwich in the world,
really?
They served me a sandwich that was questionably cooked.
I didn't know Charlie had personal experiences, because I'll tell you guys, the only place I've ever gotten food poisoning from was Arby's. That's why I don't like Arby's, because I got food poisoning there.
And I'm using the word cooked very loosey-goosey, because that chicken sandwich was pussy pink.
Raw.
And I had already eaten some of it when I noticed.
Dude, it's raw.
They were doing this whole, we've got the hottest chicken sandwich ever, get ready to fill your diaper with fear when you try this puppy. But it was actually just a Trojan horse to introduce salmonella.
Yeah, I was going to say they're trying to poison Charlie. It's fucking raw. You can hear the pain in my voice.
Into my system. Luckily, I didn't get devastatingly ill or anything, but I definitely could have. Improperly prepared poultry is not something you fuck around with. And Arby's was back there, like, diabolically concocting this, weapon against me. So, I don't love Arby's. I feel like most people probably don't either. You'd have to really be cruising Arkham Asylum before you found a single Arby's enthusiast. So, that being said, I already didn't like Arby's and had no plans of going there, but after seeing this story, you can bet your sweet bippy you won't be catching me ever getting the
Yeah, this is even more of a reason for me to never eat Arby's. And sadly, I still have to order one of every Arby's item, so I have to eat Arby's at least one more time. But after that,
Somebody
fuck
tell
that
me
shit.
that only Arby's can fix.
Now to a story we all wish would be just a gross urban
Felony
legend. But in McCurtain
poison
County, a
charge.
former Arby's manager
Holy
is charged
shit.
with felony
poisoning charge. I didn't even know that was a thing.
poisoning, accused of spitting in a woman's food and giving her herpes as a result. After a long night bartending, Jenica Church stopped at Arby's in Broken Bow.
It was taking a little bit of time. Thought they were probably mad at me because it was right about to close.
Jenica said she had some history with
Wow.
Amanda Hendricks, the manager, but nothing major. She went home, ate, and shared sandwiches with her
Yeah, is that
father-in-law and
bioterrorism?
grandmother-in-law.
Like-
Jenica, her husband, the kids,
If
and the
Elara
grandparents.
spit in my burger, I would pay extra. That's fucking diabolical. All right, open up. That's insane.
All live together.
It's just so evil to do some shit
That's
like this.
gross.
I'm already a hypochondriac, so every time I order out, there is always that, like, lingering anxiety about, like, well, what if they spit in my food? And it has never even crossed
Yeah,
my
actually,
mind
same here.
that if that happened, they could give me herpes. I've always just thought, like, oh, if that
Yeah,
happens, it's
I
gonna
never
be
knew
yucky.
that.
Ew, it's gonna be gross. But at least it won't be Arby's. But now, the game has changed.
Oh, it's disgusting. But at least it's not Arby's. That's how I'm gonna live my life. I'm like, well, at least it's not Arby's. I can't believe I have to go to work today. Well, at least I don't work at Arby's.
Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. If this is true, that her spitting in the food, which that part isn't really up for debate, there's no big dispute there. Apparently they have video evidence showing her spitting in it. But what
Dude,
is still
Arby's
up in the
is
air
about
is
to
whether or
get
not that
sued.
spit led to her contracting herpes from it. But if that is true, that sends shivers down my spine. That
Yeah,
is
same here,
horrifying.
actually.
So I looked it up to see if this is like a well-known transmission here, like saliva on food transmitting herpes to someone else. Like, because I had remembered hearing like transmitting herpes through sharing drinks is like not as high risk as you would expect. Like it's kind of like low risk. So I looked it up for food because I thought it'd be even less risk because especially on warm food or something, you would think that it would make it inactive pretty quickly. But it is possible, but it is very rare, which would explain why
Oh my
out
God.
of all the food that I guess she spit on that night,
I'm never eating
only
an
one of the
Arby's.
people who consumed it got it.
That's
the
so
others
gross.
must have been luckier in that
That's
regard.
so
from what I
gross.
can tell from like the bits and pieces I was
Yucky,
looking up about it,
yucky,
it can
yucky.
happen, but it's so exceedingly rare that there's just not even a whole lot of like information on it because it's not a common means of transmission.
But,
like
but it is
spitting
possible.
on food.
That's the
After
point.
that
It is
night,
possible.
Jenica's mouth began to flare up like it never had before. The doctor diagnosed her with herpes.
Oh my God, chat. She got the Arby's ligma for real.
Several times a week, I get a flare up. It goes all the way up to the top of my eye.
my
My eye twitches. I mean, it's very painful.
You're probably wondering, how could she possibly connect herpes to Arby's?
I'll
Yo,
be
what's
honest,
up,
not exactly the
Okasan? How are
Charles
you?
Xavier level mind.
We're watching this video about Charlie talking about this manager that spit in somebody's food and apparently gave them herpes.
Reading there from the host because I've always had a hunch that if there ever was going to be some kind of crazy outbreak, some kind of
Yeah, I think it takes
new
time,
plague,
though.
it might
Like,
just
she's
happen
starting
at
to
Arby's.
get
Like the
flare-ups
fucking T-virus
after.
gets unleashed through Arby's diabolically trash, garbage, fucking sludge that they serve to human beings.
Broken Bow is a small
I
town.
mean, it is
Jenica
slush.
says
Guys, I told you about the meat, right? They just boil it to like reheat it up. It comes like in like big packages. It's gross.
Amanda Hendricks was bragging about spitting in her sandwiches that night, and Jenica's daughter heard the story. According to the affidavit, Broken Bow
She was bragging about it.
police say they pulled cameras and saw Amanda spitting in the food.
What a vile person.
That's
A,
fucking
to even do
disgusting.
this act in the first place of spitting in the food, and B, to
Yeah,
then start bragging about
bragging
it.
about
All right,
it.
everyone, all right.
Why would you
yeah,
brag
hold your
about
applause.
that?
I spit in their food. I did it. I know. Look, I'm not a hero. No autographs today. No. Okay, you can hoist me on your
Yeah,
shoulders
that's
and carry
actually
me out like I just
disgusting.
scored the game-winning touchdown. Like, what is there to brag about? That is disgusting. Now, again, it's not clear whether or not she actually transmitted herpes through this because that is not proven yet, but it's still a gross, unacceptable thing to do, and it is still a crime to spit in food like that. That is a very serious crime, actually. So regardless, what she's done here is still incredibly fucked up. Now,
I mean, like, well, how deep down the hole do you have to get to want to spit in somebody's food? Like, especially if they're just like a regular customer ordering. Like, even if they're kind of like a jerk or something, like, to spit in their food, dude.
what I will say
I mean,
is
come
apparently
on.
she spit in her order. And this was food that was shared with multiple people, her and family. And out of all of them, she's the only one that got herpes from it, allegedly. So that leads me to believe that maybe the other family members got extremely lucky, or maybe she put a little extra secret sauce here, the Krabby Patty secret formula, hocked an extra loogie on her sandwich in particular to really seal the deal.
That's gross.
Or, and this is me just now spitballing, there is a chance that since these two apparently had a little bit of history, it's not clear to what extent, but according to this news report, these two knew each
Now
other and
Yomi,
did have, I guess, a bit of
Crunchy
friendship.
and Guilty can't go to their
it's all
favorite
fake and
restaurant
they're in
anymore
on it.
without worrying that somebody will do something that foul to their food.
No, it's all the managers, man.
History between them. Maybe after her daughter heard the Arby's manager bragging about spitting in the food, she realized that this is a very good opportunity to, you know, capitalize off that. Because that is a crime, 1000%. And she should go after her for that regardless. And I'm really interested to see how this plays out if they prove
the herpes
that
thing
the
is like
herpes
for real,
is directly from her spitting in that food. Because, again, for everything I've read, that is a very, 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 very rare way of transmitting herpes. And I imagine
we need to call in the doctor's chat. Call in the experts.
But like, if the Arby's manager doesn't have herpes, that probably puts the kibosh on it right away. Or if they find evidence that she had already had herpes before the spit, then that too. But I'm willing to believe her story because she has been wrong.
Yeah, she was not the one spitting in a fucking sandwich.
And it feels like it'd be a weird thing to include in there if it was just
rare doesn't mean
untrue.
impossible.
So I'm just very curious to see how this plays out as they continue to investigate the case.
She's charged with felony poisoning with intent to injure. A warrant has been issued for her arrest. Jenica and her family filed a lawsuit against Amanda, Arby's, and affiliated restaurant groups, claiming extreme anxiety, emotional distress.
Oh, damn. So she's suing Arby's and that guy, or the girl, I'm sorry. I wonder if Arby's will sue the manager because, I mean, yeah, like technically they're responsible because they employed her, but they're also not responsible for her actions as well. So, yeah, I wonder how that's going to work out.
And fear of infection. Jenica fears it'll impact her service industry work.
Yeah, that makes sense because her life has now been directly impacted in a wildly detrimental way as a result of this behavior from the former Arby's manager.
Fucking Arby's,
so
dude.
that checks out.
Literally, like, it's one of those, like, clickbait titles that's like, Arby's ruined my life. But wait, no, they actually did. Like, they actually did.
It never even crossed my mind as a possibility. And it's something they mentioned in this interview here about, like, oh, you hear about, you know, workers spitting in food.
Yeah, apparently it's very rare, but it can happen.
You know, thought something like this was possible.
I don't know. I guess
until it
we'll
happened
see.
to her. It is
Let
just
the
terrible,
professionals
really.
get in
and
on
she talks
it.
about how it could like impact her work in the service industry because she'd worry about like having, you know, herpes flare up, you know, no one wanting to like hire her, have her work during that flare up because they wouldn't want her handling.
Oh no, chat. Arby's stacks are plummeting. Oh, so sad. Dang it.
Food customers would be uncomfortable.
I'm devastated.
So
let me tell you.
It's pretty obvious that her life is now something that has changed as a result of allegedly being poisoned by the fucking Arby's manager here.
Absolutely nuts, chat. Absolutely nuts. I mean, like, look, I know I joke a lot about Arby's, like, you know, being disgusting, but this is actually gross as fuck. I'm in shock. I'm literally in shock, guys. I encourage you not to eat Arby's just in case this happens to you, because that's gross, dude. That's actually fucking disgusting. 10-1, Arby's corporate Arby's gonna fire the manager, throw the manager under the bus, and over a 6-figure settlement. Probably. I mean, technically they are responsible for everything, but it does still suck because Arby's in a way is also a victim of this lady, right? It's not entirely their fault that she chose to do that. So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of legality. I guess we'll just have to look and see exactly what happened. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see, but guys, that's it. That's all I got for you today. That's all I got for you today, chat. I hope you enjoyed this news. And thank you guys so much for chatting with me today. What's going on with Filian? She gave there was a big like thing with a billboard that had her on it, but very, very like how do I describe it? Very like cryptic. So it didn't really seem like it was. It's definitely her, but there wasn't really much of an update. It's just kind of like, well, yeah, Filian was there. So let's continue into ARG, which I know a lot of people are just kind of like, they're getting tired of, and that's kind of what we were talking about. Everybody's just kind of tired of the ARG, but my thoughts are, I think she's continuing it because she has, she's in some kind of legal, you know, tie-up right now. So All we do is see chat. All we do is wait. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate all of you. We're going to go see Lydia. I think she's actually playing Stardew Valley, so let's go give her some love. And thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, God. We're playing Getting Over It with crowd control tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be nuts, guys. So Getting Over It tomorrow with crowd control. I'll see you then, guys. Have a good one, okay? I should be releasing a YouTube video later today. Bye, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye, Twitch. Thank you guys as well. And, of course, see you guys around, all right? Have a good one with Lydia. Bye, everybody.